Y'all won't hear the music in the phone call.
I
Okay.
gotta find my dang video.
Can we see chat?
There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, "Let's listen. Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel 'cause I said, squirrel!
Squirrel! Squirrel! Wow, I didn't play it twice. Hey, y'all, hey.
My boys love
I'm
that
trying
song.
to. Are y'all seeing in the chat or in the YouTube video that is my studio? Because I don't know why that's happening. Hold on, what's it? I'm seeing the studio instead of the call we're in. I'm gonna read talk to the chat just a second. Y'all bear with me. I want to make sure. Oh yeah, that's wrong. Hold on one second. I gotta do something. Okay, let me figure this out. Why is it doing that? Give me one second, y'all. I'm sorry we're late. I've been having trouble with. I had to get a new monitor today. I cracked mine,
You oopsie.
and I'm having troubles.
And if you hear the boys, it's not bedtime yet, so sorry. They're downstairs with Daddy. They're all online.
Yeah, I got.
Okay. One of my kids switched it to from desktop to something else, but yeah, I can see your studio.
Okay. Yeah. Now I got it figured out. I think it should be
Hi,
clear.
Brandon, Cassandra, Huntress, Essie Johnson, Linda, Spicy, Nay,
Thank you,
and
Nay Nay. Hey, Essie. Um,
So how do you guys see the chat?
how do I see it? I've got two monitors, and what are you? You're on your? Are you on a laptop?
Laptop.
yeah, I'm on the phone with
On a
y'all, and then I have my
laptop.
laptop.
Oh, I don't know. I've never done it. I think sometimes people will use their phone and their laptop. When I
Oh,
was using my laptop to stream, I would have the YouTube studio pulled up, but then you wouldn't be able to hear. You'd have to wear headphones.
See?
I'm
I
sorry
just
I
have
was
it
late, y'all.
muted.
Hey, Miss Cassandra. Crazy Christy, my
well, I'm here,
girl.
y'all, but my 3-year-old has my phone, so
Oh, that isn't it amazing that it keeps them busy.
oh my goodness, it's a lifesaver.
Black Bear, Hellcat. I'm sorry. Let me tell you, I sat down. I was in chat. I didn't realize it was so late because I was so busy today.
Hey,
At
Hellcat.
7:15 or 7:20, I asked chat, "Did she want to go live? Would she go live?" And she was like, "Yeah, let me finish cooking supper." So I said, "I'm going to the computer," and I told, I asked Tammy if she wanted to come in, and I scheduled it for what 8. Yeah, sorry, we were really late. It was 7:58 when I sat here to schedule it, but it automatically I guess sets it 2 minutes ahead, and I forgot to change it.
It's
And
good.
I was
It's
like,
all good.
okie dokie. When I got this monitor, it's supposed to just work. When I've got the original monitors, the dual monitors just worked. And I'm like, why won't it go to the other screen? And it's not noticing, recognizing the screen. It took me an hour. I texted 2 people to ask them to help me, and it took them forever to answer me back. And by the time they answered me back, I realized I was an idiot. And you know how if you have two screens beside each other, you move your mouse from left to right and it'll go from one screen to the other. I had mine set where you have to move your mouse on the right screen to the right, and it'll come back to the left side of the left screen. So like,
Oh, good.
who does that? Like, why? Why? That makes no sense. And Veronica she is driving. I don't know if the way I sent the link was jacked up. But she said that she would be driving for a little minute.
It's all good. We'll get here.
Hello, everybody.
I'm
Yes.
reading in chat.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, there probably wasn't a notification for this one because I literally sat down and started it. Oh, I'm not reading to where it started yet. Ooh, ooh. Hey, police wife, miscellaneous, Linda Rabbit. Tea Detox posted some videos today. Hey, Crack, Lisa Sims. She's done several videos since yesterday, and I love her. And we're gonna watch a few of them. Jane White, Kimmy, Nay again. I haven't. She's alive today. I check it out. Is she live now? I'm just kidding. Randy, hey. Black Bear, Linda, Stormy G. I switched to live chat. Oh, we forgot to say it, didn't we? Switch to live chat, not top chat, y'all. Hey, Brandon.
That's normally what I text. I normally tell everybody switch to live.
Yeah,
Sorry.
y'all, I don't think well, notifications is supposed to go out if you start a stream, even if it's not pre-scheduled. I didn't pre-schedule. I did, but I was late for myself. I sat down just to start, but I don't know how to explain it. I forgot to change the time. Well, we're going to have to check that out. How did she seem, Nene? Like, what was her demeanor? Hey, Kat. Was on the fence about it all, let me tell you. She cleared me right the heck off. Really? She said after Kim called her out, she wanted... We are watching this video. Did she post her, like, email address on the screen or anything? Because if she did, I don't want to do it. I'm just kidding.
I did see his little video.
She's saying that wasn't her. So I'm so curious. How long was the video? She was denying everything. Of course. Which,
what else is new?
She knows it's possible. Katie Kaiser, hi. You're not supposed to strike someone else's, but the emails don't tell you who struck them. But if somebody strikes a video they're not supposed to strike, they can get in trouble. So either way, because their videos shouldn't have been struck.
Okay, guys, I have a phone. I can see chat. Yay!
Pants! She was denying everything. True Bella Wax. I don't know. I hope she's feeling better. I did not send her a link. I sent the link in a different place tonight, and I did not directly send one to her. I have to send one directly to her. She was looking for sympathy. Was she deleting comments left and right? Brandon talking to you, he was. I said hi to him. I didn't see anything else.
Try doing it again, Brandon.
I got
we
one.
Missed it.
You got one what? You got a, you got a strike. Nuh-uh. You're joking.
Who got a strike?
Brandon. He just started.
What?
How many subscribers do you have, Brandon?
Oh my gosh.
I think it's cool that you started doing videos. I heard you talking about it. I hadn't seen one yet. But
me too.
That's what she did to me. She struck mine that had. She struck a video I made with 15 subscribers, and I got it back. It was a complete.
Yeah,
it was a complete false strike.
Nene said there were so many negative they couldn't delete them all.
Wow.
Okay, well, we're going to go straight to dessert here. Well, I'm not going to say that because I think T Detox's videos are way better, in my opinion.
Oh, before you start a video,
Okay.
my husband and my boys don't know I'm on live, so if they come up screaming and hollering, or if my husband's like, "Hey, get these kids to bed," I apologize.
Oh, you're okay. You know, if you think there's noise, like if they're around you and you don't want it, you can hit the microphone beside that on the other side of the where you You know
Oh,
what?
okay, I see
And
it.
that will make you quiet.
Okay, I see it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty. Krusty. Am I okay? She did this. Didn't she do a follow-up video last time? I wonder if she's scolding. Did she explain where she's been? I'm just thinking out loud, y'all. Got the present.
Todd was saying his channel got what he got a strike.
Todd did?
No, or Brent. Who? Okay, let me take that. Remove that comment.
It was Brandon. It was Brandon because I saw I got one. Was yours a privacy or a copyright?
Hi, Leslie Bass.
Leslie, hi,
Hi, guys.
No,
I'm
I got it.
tired.
I got it wrong, Leslie. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to go check. Oh, did you? Oh, if you guys, if it's a copyright strike, it's not up right now, is it? Are you gonna fight it?
Yes, fight it, please.
I mean, if it's here's the deal. She ain't fighting it if it ain't fair use right now. In my opinion, I would pay that lawyer $49 just to get a video back, just to be able to do a video, just to say I got my video back. I promise I would, because if for her to strike your channel, Brandon Worrell, Leslie, remember Brandon from Steve's channel, Steve's chat. He comes here. He comes here. Oh, well, he used to come more, but I've got a Jack is his name on Twitter.
Okay,
Katie struck him, I
let's
think.
see. Linda Rabbit. I don't think I've ever seen Craft Happy on before.
Hey, you've been here. How many times have you been here?
One other time
Just
here,
once?
real
Yeah.
quick.
She's a
Out of the
moderator
shower.
always, though.
Out of the shower, no makeup. Real quick hi. Real quick bye. Love y'all.
Yeah, she's usually a moderator in the chat, hanging out, greeting y'all, throwing wrenches at people.
Yep.
Hey, Jane.
She's right. I'm normally not on as a panel. Just I'm in chat.
All right, we're fixing. Have you seen this video, Leslie? I heard it was good. We were fixing to watch Tea Detox. I don't know if you've seen her, but I like her. We were fixing to watch. She's put out a couple videos today I hadn't seen yet. The police let her stay at home with that. Well, we know she tells the truth 100% of the time, right? Police wife. Let's listen.
And come back to a place where I felt comfortable coming back onto this platform and just feeling like I would be safe.
Seriously.
So, am I okay is what a lot of people want to know, and yes, I'm okay.
No, you're not.
I wanted to do this live.
I think she literally, she's done this before. Like those exact words. You want to know? Yes, oh my God. And she is, man.
That you don't go
is
about
this just the? She's trying to be nice, Katie again. I hope it lasts this time. Whew. I don't know, y'all.
I really like her with short hair. Like, I'm not fond of the swoop, but like
Right.
she could really rock a bomb ass, like, for real pixie cut.
Exactly.
Somebody
I thought the
said
same
that
thing.
to her before, and she acted like they smacked her in the mouth.
I even told her one time I think
I
she
hear
could
you,
pull off a
Craig.
really cute side bang,
Yeah.
and she got really mad at me.
You said what to her?
Well,
That she could pull off a cute side bang to cover her forehead, kind of.
I think every time someone suggests or gives her a compliment on her hair, I think she thinks she's getting trolled, or she's very defensive about it. People that when she got one haircut, and people started calling her the Kate plus 8 person, and she's like, I totally do not have a Kate that haircut. But then I have seen a video later where she admitted that it was that haircut. She said it was totally.
Yeah.
So let's listen.
live because I wanted to come from a place of just being real and truthful and not sugarcoating anything and not doing an edited video where everyone would have I don't know. I didn't want it to be super polished. I just wanted it to be me. And
okay, I wanted to check to see if the live chat was up, but of course not. But it's only a 55-minute video. Yeah, it would be up by now, probably. I don't think she ever leaves the chats up. Let's listen.
that's really how this platform has grown, is that I have been me, and my tenacity and my drive to put out content and to tell stories, and my personality has driven so many people here.
You're
And
right about
for the longest
that.
time, this channel was a place that was like safe, and we just had like this amazing community. And suddenly, like, all of the internet on YouTube put their eyes onto my channel, which
No. Suddenly, I did everything in my power to get all of the community on my focus on my channel. She did that on purpose. She was yeah. Inserted into everything. She got that. I mean, that's what she wanted, right? I'm glad she's okay. I said that we talked about that the other day. We don't want anything bad to happen to her. Be nice,
Yes.
lady. Be
Right,
nice.
we did.
People won't make you sad. Like, be nice. And I'm not trying to make her sad. I don't want her to watch my videos. I know she does because she found that awesome little red squirrel. And it got me a cool ass song for intro. Hey, Lisa. You're late,
Lisa.
late, ma'am. You're never late. We're watching Katie's video for today. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're saying no. I didn't schedule it ahead of time at all. I just came in and
No, it
started.
was kind of a surprise.
Yep. Well, I mean, we decided about 7:30, and by the time, yeah,
Yeah.
it was 8 o'clock. That's right, Jane Watt. If you don't think about it then. Hey, Kims. How are you? I don't like videos where I'd rather watch her being icky, because like this is so fake, this pitiful chat. Let's listen. Hey, DK, Missy, Joe Mama. I like that name. Sherry, my boo.
I was not prepared for. I've never had this level of scrutiny. I've never had this many eyes on me before. I've only been on YouTube for a year and a half, and I grew very fast. I know some channels grow faster, but in terms of like hitting the over 100,000 mark and going at a rocket pace, I have made a lot of mistakes because I, one, did not know this platform very well, and I didn't understand like the community.
It got to your head. The money got to your head. The attention got to your head. You don't know what to do with yourself, and you're spiraling out of control.
Right? Exactly.
I mean, oh gosh, and is it gonna be? What time is it? Is it? It's 8:46. I don't know. What is she in Eastern? She's in Central, right?
See, I'm
No.
7:46, but I'm Central.
It's 8:46 where I'm at. I just wonder, is she gonna be IG tonight, or is she really gonna come back in slow? But she probably says that, but she's never tells the truth about whether or not she's.
Hey,
Hey, Veronica. She always says she's gonna take a few days off.
Hey,
and
yay.
we still have to listen
Hey,
to her.
Veronica.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Miss.
Exactly, Leslie. You don't have to understand YouTube to know not to defame people.
Right, and
Right on.
right, and don't put their real, full legal names on your stream. Don't say their real legal names on their stream, and don't tell your 800 viewers to go strike their channel.
Okay, they're saying Minnesota is Central Time, so it's
Thank
7.
you. Okay, so she might be going to
So dang,
live.
she's the same as me
I really
then.
don't think she'll go IG live tonight, but it would be about that time next hour or so, 15 minutes to an hour, probably. She is. Yeah. Leslie, are you gonna do a video? I saw some people that people like to give you a hard time, girl. Um, but I saw someone saying, "Hey, you've done a video," but you said no, I don't have video out. And there's a lot of people that would want to see a video. But I didn't catch who you're gonna do the video with. That's what I wanted to ask you. Mother Funk, I love you.
She just went live now.
Of course she did. Why? Because
Of course.
Red's right. Woo woo.
I'm so behind. Who went live right now?
KJ.
KJ.
Amanda Pants. What's the name
Y'all-
of her stream?
Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
the
not, I'm not ignoring the chat. It's really hard for me to see. My glasses are old. So I'm either without contacts or with glasses that are old. So
You're fine. I just wish, I always wish that I knew, because I know there's a delay and then it takes people a while to type it in and for me to see it. I wished I knew 2 minutes before she was going to get live and see how many people leave here when she goes live exactly, because that's the haters. That's her.
yeah.
And we know she watches this. Say hey, Katie.
Yep.
And that
Hi.
pisses her off. And now Leslie Bass is here, and
Good
now she's
typing,
really
KJ.
mad. Like, oh my God, Leslie. I thought we were okay. Emily D. Baker saying talking. Wait, what? Saying talking to you last live of hers. I don't know what that. What? Did I read? I can't read tonight. Y'all, I have not slept well.
Yeah.
My stomach muscles hurt now. It's not even where I'm cut at. It's like I get stiff and it hurts, and I cannot sleep for more than 2 hours. People are asking why I'm bringing this up again. Some people said it was for the money, but no, it's just to show this is a pattern. She has. Well, this is why, because she is what is being talked about right now, and you have a personal experience with her, and there's a lot of people. Like, my whole ass sub count almost weren't around on this side of her when this happened. Like, a lot of people were here in the chat. Many of my moderators, my co-hosts were
I wanted to say
still
that.
in her chat when that happened. So people need to
I
hear
was
it.
in
Right.
I was in
And
just
that pisses me off, because did someone, like, really, did people go ask Uni Rock, why are you doing a video about Steve for the 9,876 time this week? Really?
well, it's Leslie's story, and if she wants to tell it, she can tell it. But what I was gonna say to you, Leslie, when I was sub to
Hey,
KJ, she was into it, I believe, with Sherelle's husband. It was a group of guys, and they were saying, she said something racist, and I was defending her. It was during the George Floyd thing, and I was defending her, and there was this guy in there. It was something Bass, and he was like, she did this to my wife, and I was like, I don't know.
It
I
was
just know.
Sean.
Yeah, it was your husband. But so, I mean, like, even me, I didn't know. I guess it was all coming to end or hush at that time. So
But
I'm just
it doesn't
learning the
necessarily
story.
mean, it doesn't mean that, because if you remember, back when my first huge drama happened with the lady that I had 2 dramas with, I didn't talk about it when she went away. I was so happy she went away that because she had shared DMs, it didn't hurt me. But I mean, I felt in danger. Like, it was weird. I never talked about it to the chat, and I know I lost people that because they were dragging me so bad in other places. But I don't like it. I don't like the public drama. So when it happened again, and I addressed it in a stream with other people who were there the first time, they're like, when did this happen? They had no idea. So just because they were sub to you when it happened doesn't necessarily mean they know about it. Because Leslie, I know you try to keep it off your channel too, the drama.
Yeah.
Sean
I
commented
don't
on
blame
Perry's
her.
live. I didn't think his comment was that bad considering what Katie and Uni. But yeah.
No,
Has,
it wasn't bad at all. I guess I was just really saying like I didn't even know anything
no,
about
I did.
that story.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
just told me yesterday that he commented and she didn't know it was him. Hey, Rachel. Star
So
Lily.
I'm interested in hearing about it because it's still. I mean, if she's going to talk about it, I'll listen.
Yeah, I'm trying to see because I didn't. Yeah, I never watched her.
It looks
I
like Angry Yank might be in there.
yeah,
Is
he
that
is.
my eyes?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Hey Yankee. Leslie, I wanted to ask you. Oh no, I wasn't going to ask you anything. I was going to read your reply to your response. I watched her I watched her from the hospital because nobody was saying anything about Katie. My moderators were trying to keep me off of the computer.
Yes, we were.
They were trying to keep me from seeing stuff, and I was pretty much like I slept constantly. But I did see some. I don't know how I saw Joe, but then that's all I watched. Video after video after video of just hate not what is it love what is hate not I don't know her bull crap and just dragging Bellamy. She needs to be taken down. That's how I heard that 5,000 times. I had no idea that I had been doxxed. No one told me at all. I seen the screenshot like after I got home from the hospital. I don't know how. I mean, I guess everyone was so sweet. Like they just didn't. I'm shocked I didn't get one sooner. That channel always talking about. I'm so behind because I don't watch Uni Edit at all either. Has he tried to reach out to Leslie, or is he the one that's trying to interview you? Because I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. I hope not. But I mean, it's up to you. He deserves a shoe up his butt if you ever run him.
Yeah.
Let me oh, has anybody seen hey TT, I'm fixing to play this video for a few more seconds. Let's step away.
Has anybody
My
has anybody
throat is-
heard from Waxy?
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to ask because I saw somebody in the chat.
I see Yank. I
We
see
you,
everybody.
Yankee.
Yeah, I've been thinking about Waxy, hoping she's okay.
Well, she didn't feel good for 2 days, and then she was here one night, and then
she got sick again,
yeah,
right?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, he hasn't reached out. Good. I'm waiting for him to hit me up as my BFF. I'm just kidding. I trigger him. Trigger warning. Let's listen.
Community rules per se, or the nuances of what some creators appreciate, like and don't like, and I've also been dealing with a lot of criticism, but it's been very amplified lately, and I understand why, because there's this big lawsuit out there right now that has a lot of really big claims that I can't respond to, and it has created this monster where people are trying to sort of, I think, dissect everything I do to justify what they're seeing in.
You're responding right now by talking.
No,
It's
she's
a
not,
lie.
because if you deleted it, didn't happen.
Right?
In her
Yeah.
head.
She's
Created
live
a
again right
monster.
now, though, right? Isn't she still live right now on a different one? Because that's what
I guess that's what Manapant said, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's I saw one thing where she came on and said, I've been staying away, like I said, but I just wanted to comment on one particular thing. And so that to me is like, you just because you're not
She wasn't allowed her phone for 2 days, y'all. I'm just kidding.
well, just because
allegedly.
you're not posting, even if you're sitting there watching the internet the whole time but not posting, you're not stepping away from it. Right?
Exactly.
It's the things that are that she sees that affect her more than
The
more
complaint.
than her posting.
And
Oh, so
involved.
sorry. They said Saltsy's all over this video already. He's on top of it, man.
He is, dude.
Immediately. When
I actually
I
like her
messaged
hoodie.
I messaged him and like I had sent him proof before into my messages, but never anything. But when I told him that I got an email and I said at the time I got mine, a couple hours later I saw, or maybe it was the next morning. I didn't say anything to anybody until that night or the next morning. But then the first one I saw was Angelica, and I told when I sent him an email, I don't know if I did it at the same time or if I sent him another one and said, and Angelica also got one. And then it was like so fast. He had tweeted to her, contact me. And that was cool. So he reads his DMs, y'all. Or, yeah, he's got to. Or he's just tweeting all day. And I doubt that. Hey, Donna.
Did you see Nicole sent a message? She said, Lil Red, if you see this, big smiley happy face.
Thank you, ma'am. I look a hot mess, but I have, this weather here is crazy.
Hey.
Are you getting rain?
Do what?
Are you getting rain?
No, but it's like, it's cold and it's like freezing in the morning, and then it's like you're sweating midday, and then it's freezing again at night. And if I turn on my heater, even if it's cold, freezing in here, and I'll turn my heater on, it'll say it's 67. I'll turn my heater on up 1 degree, and it's like I am sweating and I'm miserable. And it might be my age. It might not really be my weather in my house, but
it
only happens when the heater's
rain
on.
here.
And my friends say the same thing. If they're here, they're like, damn, it's hot in here. Right after you turn your heater on. There's no comfortable.
Yeah, it's like that here too in Tennessee, but it's pouring here today.
No, it hasn't rained. It's just a drafty house I live in. It's crazy. Yeah, you know what? I get, she does that to me, the one we will not name. Not this one we're watching, but the one that's named, like, not worth naming. She uses my name. She did a community tab. I thought this was tacky. She tagged me in a community tab on her page. And when she's doing this, what is this campaign she's always spewing now? Hate not something, love not hate, or telling people not to bully and not to be mean, and like every single video. And she's tagging me on community tab, talking chat. You don't think that was Amanda Pants?
I think you don't qualify for her, in her mind, for any of those things.
What?
You know what I mean? Like, she puts you in a separate category.
Who?
KJ.
Yeah.
Well, she's not going to put anybody else's name in her community. Well, maybe she does. I don't know. But no, like, I'm saying she's just being ignorant. Don't be talking about don't bully and then talk about me every day for 2 months. But I think maybe she's quit talking about me because nobody's sending me clips anymore. Maybe they're just tired of watching her too. I really haven't. I just can't. Her voice. It's like Katie, her uni. So I never get content anymore.
Did y'all ever notice how she's got like a squeak in her throat when she talks every now and then?
Oh, what?
She's trying to sound not.
Well, I think I don't know if she's holding her breath because it's like an airway thing.
Oh, like stress, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a nurse thing with me. I mean, I'm getting that she's not getting, nervous or something, maybe. Yeah, that's a good term for it, Veronica. Yeah. But she'll get this squeak.
Yes. I
can hear it with my earphones in.
I think she's just trying and not like maybe make her voice not as low. What were you going to say?
Well, I was just going to say, it's interesting because along with her looks changing so much, I've noticed that her voice also, Craft Happy Tammy, has changed too. It used to be smooth and decently pleasant to listen to, and a nice tone.
I don't remember that.
Now it's different.
I don't remember that.
Well, I've been
well, you've known her a lot longer than me, though, Red.
No, I'm not. I didn't know who she was. What happened first, the chicken or egg? It was either the Janelle and David lost their kids or the Amber stuff. I think it was Amber come first. It was October.
Yeah, so
maybe
that's before me.
no this. I get the years mixed up. It's just been
Me
over a
too.
year, I think. But I mean, she did a video on me pretty quick. I went live with Steve in October or November on Facebook or Facebook Live or something, and she did a video and said Lil Red, and it scared me to death. I don't know why. I wanted Leslie, you need to make a video and name the video Leslie Bass, and then hashtag Leslie Bass. Because you can make all the money you want to make off of your name, if everybody else does.
Right?
I just heard Thundercraft. Happy.
Yep, you did.
You knew it was coming.
Yep. Yeah, and Lisa even said it too. I think it might be part of that baby voice thing that she says that she does.
As long as it is hi.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Duggar, her Duggar voice. Like she has her
Oh my
voice,
God, that's just.
then the Duggar voice. And
Yeah.
You know what I can't get down with is that, and that was my mama used to watch that show because she thought that girl was so cute. The one that tried to breastfeed with her, and Katie looked like.
Oh my gosh.
Katie looked like she was holding a dinosaur or something, like getting him off my screen. What's her name?
Yeah, it.
Amy,
Amy Duggar King or something.
Yes.
I can't. I don't think she's on that show anymore. I've never followed them. I've watched episodes, but I don't know. How does she maintain a friendship and let KJ use her business as what is she something for that business, like she gets to advertise for them or whatever? Why?
Yeah.
She's so mean to that whole family, even though it's not her parents and brother and siblings. That's still.
I think isn't Jim Bob her uncle?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't want people talking about my uncle like that.
No.
no. Leslie's channel is called Leslie Bass. So you just type in her name, it'll pop right up. Missy, hi. She's not on the show and she can't talk about it because she's got an NDA, Missy said. But she doesn't have to talk to Katie since Katie's going to be dragging her uncle. I mean, dang, has some. I don't know. Maybe she hates them, but I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. Amy, welcome. I hate how she says about any word. I hate how she says like and let's listen.
And they're taking one side of a story, knowing that I can't say anything, and deciding that it must be true because it's in a complaint. And unfortunately, when you're in a lawsuit, you can't speak. You can't talk about it. You can't answer questions about it. You can't share details about it. You can't tell anyone what's happening because you don't want the other side to know what you're working on, and you can't.
Okay, well, the idea would have been to keep your ass out of this hot water is when you got somebody in your DMs saying, I got some information for you, but you can't repeat it. Don't even say, I got the tea and you can't hear it. That's not cool.
Exactly. I agree.
Don't like, you just want to be the one that has the information first. You just want to be the popular. You just want to be.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's not a good look. Cause she did it. Was it Emily? Somebody did a video. It was the one we played the other night where Emily said it was e-filed. Snap. What? I love that video.
That was so badass.
That was badass. But that was edited. That part. That was amazing. So she didn't have to like ever say that she knew anything. And now, what was that girl? Maybe 22 years old, if that. definitely she's getting carded every time she goes asks for a pack of cigarettes. She had the good sense to say no, sir, to Mr. Clark or whatever his name is, when they tried to trick her makeup channel into doing a video.
That's right.
I don't think she was working with them. I think it was more like they tricked her into helping them. Hey, Brandy.
I mean, she did kind of, well, she did ultimately actually do a video on it, but it wasn't the kind of video I think he was expecting.
Well, I mean,
right?
she did a bunch of videos on them and then took them down. And I don't know the whole story there. I didn't even know who Tati Whisperer was until old KJ here. I was trying to get content for my tweeter. Hey, Melissa. Comic Nut. Comic Nut.
Yay, Comic Nut.
I got something. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second.
She thinks that, no, we have heard her talk. That's the whole thing. We've heard KJ talk. We've heard her story. We've watched your content, and now you're in a lawsuit, and now you have to be quiet. We don't need to know your details about what you're going to do. We don't need to know Tottie's details. Like, we've heard your story, and we came to our own conclusion. Like,
yeah, she's not going to be quiet. She's going to just, do you know what's next? This is what's next. The Duggars are going to come at her. This is my prediction in my crystal ball. Because they know who she is. She harasses the out of them. Or they're getting harassed because of her. Because her people, I mean, she literally had people driving by the car lot. That wasn't a Duggar though, right? Or was it? I don't know. Yeah, the Duggar. She literally had people, boots on the ground, taking pictures of their car dealership. And saying ICE was there. Because they were getting arrested for the nasty stuff, as she would say, so nobody says an ugly word and gets her demonetized. I just don't like that word. I sent you a DM, hubby.
oh, SC, I did that with my mom before.
Dude, how old are you? Because when, I'm not telling my age, but when I've always grew up, I live in the house I grew up in. I bought it when my dad died. My mom would, ooh, background noise. Friendly fire. My mom would let's go to the store, and she'd hand me the money and go get me a pack of cigarettes. I don't have a bra on, and I would be like 8 years old. She didn't have to give me no note anywhere, but we were usually right across the road at the store.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any. Did you have to have a note? There was a limit. There was an age limit at some point. But
I think it was because we were across the street and she just happened to know someone, and
you
I
would
would
go
go in.
yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I'd just go in and I'd get a brown paper sack and take it back to her, and it was cigarettes.
My mom would pull up to the door, so they could see the car, I guess. That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays, you have to be 21 to buy cigarettes where I live. I don't know if that's everywhere. And I didn't know it until my youngest son moved back in here for a few months at the beginning of the year. Or it might have been the end of last year.
Isn't it lighter too?
He would be like, where he went, yes. Rolling papers, and that's how I found out. I was so mad that he had the nerve to, which I knew he smoked, but him and his friend went in the store. I sat in the car, and he came to the car and said, "Could you buy me a pack of cigarettes?" And I said, "What the hell? You don't have your ID with you?" He said, "Yes, I got my ID. You gotta be 21." And no, you don't. I had no clue. And
wow.
I get in there and his friend says, "Can you give me a pack of 1.5?" And I said, "Hell no." I got the money. Kids are really dumb nowadays. They don't understand, in my opinion, that you're not supposed to ask your parents to buy you rolling papers. But I mean, he was 18, but still. No, he won't. He was 17 because my son was 18 at the time, and this kid's younger. The Duggars to come after her. I can't either, Carol. I don't know if they will, but to be sure, there's a lot of them. Let one of them decide.
Oh my goodness, I know. They so need to go after her. And that's beyond
I'm not a fan.
due.
I don't watch them at all, but human trafficking Um, how many I bet there's hundreds of videos. And she said they're going to be arrested for trafficking and
Trafficking what?
children.
Yeah,
People.
that was so gross. That was wrong.
It was like child-esque crimes. And it was
Crazy.
Yeah.
Did you? I was not on the internet very much today at all, but I did catch a couple things. And did you see that post from a while ago? I think it was right after the purple hair. It was
Okay,
time
comment. The what?
where she said,
Yes, I've seen that. More.
about
That's
where
been
she
out
slipped and
since.
said, after my kid DIED. I don't know if I can say that on here. And and it was crazy. And she
No,
kept
I
talking.
don't think I've seen that part.
It's nuts.
I probably
And then
did.
she-
You know my memory. Like I don't remember even
she
crazy
kept
stuff.
talking and didn't realize she slipped for a minute, and then was like,
Was
"Oh,
she?
I don't."
What do you mean?
that.
Like she was planning for the future? I don't know what you meant. That.
Okay, well, she was talking about something that had happened, and she said, "Yeah, this happened, and it was after my kid DIED." And
No, I never heard that. But
yeah, it was posted on Twitter, and then she didn't realize it what she said right away and kept talking, and then she did realize it. If I had, first of all, I can't imagine myself even slipping with that, but if I had, I'd be like,
I'm
oh
just
my
confused.
word, I can't believe it. I said that, tripping out, but she was just like,
KJ said her
She's
kid
saying
died?
that she lost. Did she lost? Now I'm gonna get. It's gonna be like the PD video all over again in the night. Did she say? Was she saying she lost a baby like before she had it, like a miscarriage?
she slipped.
Yeah, I missed that.
Well, I know, but if anything to get her sympathy, she's gonna say. So was it all? Well, she's never mentioned it since because I
go
can.
grab it and you want to play it.
She's never mentioned that since to anyone.
Oh, I believe it.
That's odd.
I don't think that really happened. I'm just saying that
That's even more odd. So, because how would that accidentally come out your mouth?
I
Maybe
know.
she was trying to get
Did anybody
attention.
in the chat see that? Am I?
She was trying to get like a bunch of questions.
Did she put it in Pathios?
I think I might have opened a can of worms that is not the right can, but
It's okay.
but I can go. Okay, Hellcat saw it.
As long as somebody else saw it, you didn't make it up.
And Randy
No,
said,
Because
Yeah,
I would
and you know
totally,
what?
I would totally be the person that say I think it was KJ, and it would be like, no, so not KJ, because my memory.
Okay.
Well, it sounds
So-
like KJ.
It does.
Okay, so I'll just say the word. She goes, well, blah blah. It was when I was doing something at a dinner, and it was after my son died, and then blah 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 blah. Oh no, I didn't mean my son died. It was like my aunt or my uncle or my grandpa, and then my grandma passed away. That's basically how what
Oh, okay. So she said son instead of someone else. I thought you were saying you said she lost a kid and then she's never mentioned it again.
No. But it was really weird the way that she recovered from it. It was just strange.
It's a weird slip up.
That is weird.
Yeah,
Jane,
that's all.
I remember when they were like 60 cents, 68 cents is how much Mama would send me.
Yeah,
the
Nicole,
store.
that's what I know that her kid didn't actually die.
That's what I was asking. I knew hers didn't, but I didn't know if you were saying she had a miscarriage or something. Because
she was saying that he was sick or something.
In my
It was just
opinion,
weird.
if that had have happened, there'd have been 11 videos just on that.
Right?
Exactly.
Oh, of course. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't mean to freak
No,
people out.
well, you
No,
don't have to be careful.
no.
You don't have to be careful with that word.
That's why
That is not that serious. And these lists, the video with Shane Dawson and Sanders Kennedy, I remembered. I had not been able to
Good
remember his name.
job.
Yay, pants. She sent out a link for a list of words you can't say on her channel or in the chat. Wait, what? I saw that
What?
that night. Yes. And the reason I remember, and I usually don't remember stuff well. The reason I remember all this stuff well is because I was watching Anon's Twitter. I love Anon. And it's like, it was amazing. It's like you could feel she does the best videos. But this was, they were all live. I don't remember which came first, chicken or the egg. Katie. I mean, of course, I remember that what's his face because Katie copied him. But I don't know if we were watching Augie, and she had already seen the other two, and I'm just always behind in the loop. But it's like I could tell it was fixing to get good by her tweets, and it got so good. And then Dude got canceled, and she gets away scot-free, blaming Dude for making her report something wrong. Are we kidding? That's exactly what happened, in my opinion.
Yep.
Someone asked me it's 8 o'clock, medicine time.
Oh, yeah.
For the kiddies.
Oh, 8 o'clock. Shoot, I forgot mine. Thank you.
Oh, I reminded you. I just
Thank
knew.
you.
I didn't know what that reminder was for.
And it's totally not. It's not 8
I
o'clock
can't
here.
see chat, so if it was for me, thank you. I missed it.
Yeah, it was in. I didn't want to say your name just in case you didn't want to, but I knew you'd know. But I'm late, but I remembered something. I'm working on that memory. Bullionator.
Thank you.
Hey, Bull. I haven't seen
I'll be
you
right.
lately.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Uni didn't know nothing was going on, y'all. He doesn't handle any of his stuff. His mods handle it all. And then he treats them like shit.
Right.
Yeah, he's totally trying to he's doing exactly what she did with Sanders Kennedy. It's not my fault I didn't know. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Everybody knew. What was that girl's name? No, not the girl's name, but what was that account that, hell, I know her and I don't even know her.
Taking it to the head, Yank.
Bite me now. Poor Bite Me Now. Got just treated terribly, and it was terrible. And I think Rachel did, how that went, Rachel told her to stop. I don't think Rachel liked her, ever. And she's like, I'm trying to let my man make some money. We're going to hit play on the video for just a second. Let's listen.
Until things are filed, disclose anything. And that's been really hard because I've known this whole time, like, the truth and what we're working on, and that I don't have anything to worry about. And I know I've been confident in my truth, knowing that what's being said about me is not truthful. But obviously, I can't provide any evidence yet.
Whoa, wait. Did she say knowing what she said is not truthful?
She's saying knowing what is being said against her is not truthful. That I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, knowing what she's been accused of is not true. But she can't provide any evidence yet because she can't talk about it. But here we are talking about it.
Where is she at? This don't look familiar. Where's she sitting?
I think she's sitting on that hairy couch. I'm just kidding. No, she's on a bed. That's her headboard.
Hairy couch.
The headboard?
That's her headboard.
I can't see right now, so I'm trying to see.
Freaking
Girl, we gotta get you some
headboard.
new glasses.
Oh my god, my camera's on.
We
My
gotta
camera's
get you
on.
some
I'm sorry.
glasses so you don't have to yell at us in the chat.
Yeah, let's get you some new glasses.
I think that's a headboard. Y'all know how
I know, right?
Waxy's always sitting and her headboard's behind her, and people are always like, "Oh, we love your headboard." That's the only reason I come to that conclusion. Let's listen.
I think that has created this sort of monster of, well, if it's in this document, it must be true. And it's just not. That's not how the world works. And so this week, we are...
Go ahead.
Katie, this is the thing, is that Katie thinks she knows how the world works. She thinks she is the expert on how everybody should do everything always.
And depending on the story she's reporting on, it might be different how you do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right now, this is how the world works, but it might change to suit what I need it to be working for.
Right. Let's
Yeah.
listen.
Filing a document. So
Oh, wait, Bull, I want you to hear something. Before you leave, did you hear, because I know you ain't hanging around in the stream and not speaking to me for however long we've been here. Have you heard the song she made for my little intro video? It's really short. Where in the hell did it go? I want to...
My boys love this song.
Do what? What'd you say?
I said my boys love Veronica's song about the squirrel.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Because I have been thinking, like I said, about maybe doing a kids album and children's songs, and that really is inspiring. So that's
You
very
should.
Here we go.
You should.
Thank you.
There once
And they're critics
was
because,
a
like I said, autism, they're critics. So.
Oh, that's
no.
right. That's right.
She ate some bad
I'm sorry, y'all. It's playing.
There once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches, it went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, let's listen. Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She goes where no other squirrels tread. Ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh, Lil Red, ooh, ooh. She is the best squirrel, 'cause I said,
Squirrel.
squirrel!
Squirrel.
I love it. I love it. That song's made me laugh every time I need
Matt
to laugh.
Bear
the
is
last
not a
several
fan.
days. Do what?
Matt Bear is not a fan of the song.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Why? It's so cute.
Isn't it? Well, there's a backstory, Bull. Have you heard the video, or have you heard about that? I won't make you watch
Oh,
it.
yeah, you have to see the video.
I won't make you watch it. She totally was sitting around one day watching all Lil Red's videos and Googling Lil Red, and there was a news article about a woman in her state that fed the horses some pears, and the pears fermented, and she put them in a bowl, and the squirrel got them and got drunk, and she named the squirrel Little Red, and the lady's name was Katie. And she thought that was funny, but she didn't laugh in the video, but I thought it was hilarious. And we're going to make a whole ass video about it. Like a little intro. Just to aggravate and make fun of myself. I'm reading the chat for just a second. I'm going to hit play. Let's listen.
You guys are going to get some answers, and I hope this will
No, you're
sort of
not.
calm down some of the waters. When you get a better understanding of what, from our side, what's been going on, and from our side, what has been said, and from our side, what we've been experiencing, and really what we're facing and what I didn't do. And if you're new to my channel and like this is the first time you've ever met me, I am so sorry. Like, I have been pushed into a corner. I have been not responding the best to situations.
I feel like she's remembering back from the last time she did this exact same video. Like, I feel like she's saying some sentences I've heard her say before.
Well, if you read off a paper, wouldn't you repeat the same
No,
thing?
I'm serious. Remember the last time she did it wasn't as bad as this time. But the last time she totally incited her viewers and probably haters too to call the police to do a welfare check. She first came back at them angry, and then she did this. And some of the same, you want to know if we're okay? We're okay. I mean, it's the same video. You're going to get answers. I think I've heard these words before. And we're not getting answers, y'all. I'm a weirdo, crazy Christy.
And it was right after that video she did about thanking people like first responders and nurses and people that are out there on the front line.
But don't come to my house.
She pulled this.
Oh, that was so weird.
Don't come over here.
Well, it was also so weird, Tammy, because did you finish what your comment about that? Because you muted yourself.
I'm sorry, I did. Yeah.
No, that's okay. Well, I just didn't know if you were done. I didn't want to interrupt you, but
thank you.
And the weirdest part was that when she said thank you to all of the in-home nurses and stuff, and saying thank you for being a friend to all the kids, when somebody, I think it was Missanon Mafioso or somebody posted in Twitter those old videos not too long ago, but about her firing one of the nurses and saying how the nurse had become her kid's best friend, and and it was too weird. It was weird, and she
Yeah.
part of why she fired her.
I didn't hear that. I don't. Well,
You guys follow? Are you
I don't
following
remember
me?
that.
Anybody?
I'll be the first to admit, I mean, you all know my two boys, they have autism. They're
You're
6
busy,
and 3. I
busy,
tell you
busy.
it's all. And they don't have in-home health, but we've had in-home therapy. And their ABA therapist has been a godsend to us.
Yes.
And I can't thank her enough. I mean, I can't give them enough credit for what they do. And for her to sit there and criticize them, and that one she said to tell her to stay in the basement. Oh my God! I was like, "What are you?
Well,
What are you saying?"
She's also said that they've had to fire nurses for being abusive or being.
Yes.
I mean, make a claim.
Probably for not cleaning up the dog pee.
And not washing
Oh,
the dishes
geez.
good enough. Hey, Clarissa, welcome.
I'm glad you knew what I was
saw a
talking about,
comment
too.
that I wanted to read and I lost it. Hey, Gatchy, Wolfie.
Yeah, I got it.
Wooden Eagle. I hadn't seen Wooden Eagle in the chat yet, but I keep seeing the name added.
No, they're
Witchy Poo.
Again, y'all, I can't see chat. I'm sorry. My contacts are out and I can't type all caps.
Just all you gotta do is say, "Hey, y'all."
Hey, y'all. Love you.
Oh, sneeze me. Someone in the chat said she had to hide in the bedroom so Todd didn't know she was on the computer. Maybe. If she hears, never mind. What was that? Footsteps coming near the door, she might hang up.
do.
I'm gonna hit play. Let's listen. I'm gonna try to find my spot in the chat I lost.
I
This
have
is so boring,
been
y'all.
fighting for my integrity
video.
and for the truth.
Yeah, it's
but
pretty
then
boring.
I can't say anything, so it's just
I
created
can't
this
say
mass
anything. Then
hysteria.
don't say anything. Stop. I'm gonna.
But I have to keep talking about it because I can't help myself. I can't control
I know
it. So
y'all
let
miss
me
me.
talk.
Yeah, I know y'all
Right.
miss me, so I have to come here so y'all can see my beautiful face and hear my wonderful voice. The version of the truth is different to what the truth is in reality, and her perception, and all that good chat. If you. Okay, Yankee Doodle. I was just on that. Everyone's agreeing in here. I love it. She had to
Me
go to the bedroom.
too.
There it is. Star Lily said it. Hilarious. I spit coffee out my nose.
If my end gets too loud, just let me know and I'll mute.
Okay, you're fine right now. Vicky, hi. I'm gonna hit play and I'm gonna go grab the next video. I'm not gonna make y'all sit through this. I know some of you have made yourself sit through it already. Let's listen. Hey, Melissa.
It's created a mess where no matter what I
created a
say,
mess.
it's wrong.
Hey,
No
Keno.
matter what I do, it's wrong. And I
Bugsy.
understand
Keno.
why it's happening because there's
Love you, girl.
Bugsy, Kano, Kiki, Angry Yank, Diamond. I'm gonna try to catch up in the chat while I'm almost there. Nay, Kiki, Sonny, hey, Sonny, movies and TV shows. Welcome back. Let's listen.
there's only one
I
side of
know
the
I was
story out
bored
right
as
now,
heck.
so
She
it
didn't sound like a
appears as
squirrel.
though I'm really this bad person. And I think I should be honest with you, like my subscribers, they know who I am, and I might not be a large channel, but they know that I'm not what is being said about me. They know how I conduct my research. They know how I do my videos. They know I make mistakes. They also know that I will be the first one to admit if I F up. Like,
No,
I am for sure the first person to apologize.
Did she just say she would be the first person to admit? No, she didn't.
No, you will not.
No. Hey, Terry.
No.
They're
No.
saying skip it. They're saying skip through it.
She can't even get.
I mean,
Is there a certain
we're
part?
I-
Yes, the
I
red
guess
grannies,
she's gonna
gentlemen. What
go
part?
in on uni or something.
Is that too far?
I don't know. I can't see the chat right now, but
She wouldn't, which is weird. If you know factually that you got something wrong and someone's telling you to correct it editorially, you should typically want to correct any mistruth
now
that you're
she's
putting out on your
talking,
platform
drama
if you
stuff.
don't want to be appearing biased. So when she wouldn't do that, I had to speak to my YouTube manager, who then said, reach out.
I had to speak to my YouTube manager. I think she's talking about Angelica now. I'm gonna slow it down because she's getting when she was just trying to make y'all feel bad for her, she was talking slower and more solemn and blah blah. But now, y'all, as soon as I speed it up, we speed up, and she's talking drama.
she's
So
getting
her
comfortable.
yeah, she's getting worked up. I've teleported to another time and place. Oh gosh, Christy. Crazy Christy.
Did I hear that Comic Nut's in here?
He's been in here for a little bit.
Hey, Comic Nut.
I mean,
Love you, dude.
I think he's still here. Hey, Boozy.
I was doing my meds when.
Nay, that's why I'm here for you, girl.
Thank you.
I'll do it for you.
Love you.
She couldn't look away from the crap.
Were you saying, what were you?
She's
Who
talking
were you
to
talking
chat.
to, Tim?
To the chat.
Okay. I thought you were maybe gonna bounce, so I just
Squirrel.
wanted to make sure and
Just
say
kidding.
bye
No,
first.
no.
No, good. I'm glad you're staying. Good.
Yeah, no, I'm staying. As long as my boys are quiet. I got one in bed and one in the basement playing his game. So
I
Did
was
I-
trying
did-
to
Oh, go ahead.
I was waiting to see if the chat was going to tell me if this was if they wanted me to go farther, but we'll listen here.
Not true at all. I can't talk about the actual restraining order case. All I can say is that there was evidence.
The fifth time
There was no perjury that was committed.
Yeah.
We did have the restraining order. It was granted by a judge in the state of Minnesota because of the mountains of evidence that we had. It was not because somebody was talking about me on YouTube. It had nothing to do with that. In fact, I mean, it partially did, but it was way more than just that. There was so much
Well,
more to
then it
that.
did.
That
It either
just
did or it
meant
didn't.
there are court records that could have been easily verified. And when I reached out to the creator who planted that seed, she refused to either correct it or.
It wasn't my fault, it was hers. You've got to email me, Miscellaneous. I never got an email. And I've actually talked to the chat about that. I haven't gotten an email from you. Chad, did
I retweeted that.
did you leave what, you logged yourself out of what?
Or remove the video,
Oh,
and
Twitter?
instead decided to expose me. And
Yeah.
I somehow
Okay.
became the bad person. So I pointed out
Look
that
at
it
the
wasn't
clock.
true, and then next I'm accused of doxing her, which again I did not do.
hey, she just
I
admitted
don't
she's the
know
bad
how
person.
me sharing
What'd
a
you
link.
say?
She just admitted she's the bad person.
We know.
I retweeted that video clip that I was talking about earlier that confused everyone.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want to play it, whatever. But I just wanted you to have it.
Oh, you tweeted it, you said? Okay.
I retweeted it and tagged you and Crazy Christy because Crazy Christy wanted it too. So.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Thanks, hon.
My chat is so funny with their they're burning in flames. Old age makes me slow, Amy. Self-awareness is not a thing, bull. Over there at her house. Anybody
Hey,
can
Lisa.
file and get a RO,
Yeah.
a TRO, and then it goes before a judge to see if it's valid or not. And that's what was dropped. That I agree, Pugsy B. That's what I think too. What were you saying, Tammy?
I think no, I probably should text or type, but I can't. Lisa asked if I'm feeling better. Yes, I am.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa.
Puff and stuff.
My phone's a half an inch from my eyes, but yeah.
Oh. Hey, tease. I get like I don't know I can't pronounce the word enamored by the chat and their comments. Oh
Yeah.
Let's listen.
To a website literally that has this person's name on it in a private server when this person has also said their last name on their channel and on Instagram and has posted public pictures.
While she has had her business email address on a bunch of contests and her Facebook and her IG and her everywhere, and then she even had my name on her Twitter, like my whole business name, or legal name. So how can she be doxxed? Let's listen.
and done all of these things. Like, it defies logic that I somehow become the villain when this person, the only reason I cared to even look into this person was because she falsely published something about me and refused to correct it. And then somebody told me, well, I'll do a video that shows that she has lied about other people. Okay. So that's how I got there. I literally Googled her name. It came up. It was under the recommended searches under Google.
She also told him to make a video about, like, and give her some, what's that word he always says? Criticism? And she's sending him her side. Makes sense.
Google told me to go to this website. I didn't see her name on there. I saw a ton of Twitter links and that were housed there that basically had her arguing with other creators who basically had the same complaints I did, that she lied, that she said they committed crimes that they didn't commit, that she refused to retract or correct it, and then when faced with the threats of lawsuits, she would laugh at them and say, haha, sue me. So if you had someone willingly putting out a video that was lying and saying that you got this restraining order for no reason when it's factually not true, what would you do?
I'm so torn right now. She said that if someone's lying on you and doing something against you, what would you do? I made a video about it. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I mean, like 15 times. Every time she does something mean to me, I make a video about it. Crazy Christy and Cassandra. I'm out of the joke loop. Y'all are tripping me out. Hey, Miss Evelyn. CC, welcome. I hope you're feeling better. I've been thinking about you.
I seen what Nene said about her Pinocchio nose.
Over her what?
Pinocchio nose.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. I just didn't say it.
Laugh out loud.
Hey, Kath. You're right.
I don't know. That person got timed out
Jill?
too. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but
Oh,
It might have
Friendly
been
fire,
an
maybe?
accident. Yeah, that shouldn't have been timed out.
yeah, maybe friendly fire.
Yeah, we're not in the panel going to make fun, but I'm not. Y'all say what you want in the chat. I don't
Yeah.
think that was that bad. It
Just
wasn't like
stick around.
No, I'm just
I
reading
think
chat.
it was an accident. It was an accident. She said.
Yeah.
she's
And
accidentally.
I'm reading chat without my glasses and contacts.
Jane
I'm trying to
said
keep up.
she is accidentally
I'm
describing.
sorry.
She's accidentally describing everything she does to everyone. Yes, exactly. Don't know how I did this, but I don't time you out on purpose. Get your finger off the hot button, Lisa. I'm just kidding. It was an accident.
always
It's okay. It's okay.
Listen.
Well, I mean, I did
It's
it
okay,
that
Lisa.
one time, and it removed every single message she made for the whole video of her Jess. That one time, I guess when you hide somebody or remove somebody as a moderator, it automatically
You
deletes
can't.
or hides.
A moderator shouldn't be able to take somebody's wrench. Can you?
No.
Okay,
No,
wait,
that's-
what?
What?
What now?
That didn't
You
happen,
said
that
when you
didn't
take somebody's, when you remove somebody as a
No,
moderator.
no.
Oh,
When I
when
did
moderators
that-
remove someone.
No. I blocked Jess Carter that one time by mistake,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and it deleted all her messages. I
Oh.
guess it deletes their messages for the whole
That
rest of
shouldn't
the
happen. If you hide, well, that shouldn't happen.
Oh.
That shouldn't happen.
Yeah,
Like
so I
if
felt
you
so
time
bad
them out,
about
they're timed out. If you hide a message, it should hide one message. And if you
Yeah.
if you hide them from the chat, you just won't see them.
Yeah, hide the chat.
I mean, I don't know exactly what I did because I didn't do
Were
it
you on your
purpose.
phone?
Well, I had my phone, but when I
I bet you had a
was doing
key
other
stuck on
stuff-
your laptop or something.
No, I was
Or-
getting
Did you
in the
elbow bump?
car and getting some stuff together to go to my mom's and everything, and then I got in the car and was gonna come back in. I noticed that had happened, and I was like,
Your phone was probably laying. It was probably being touched on that spot.
somehow.
Yeah.
CJ
thought-
said she's focusing so hard on Creep Show. I wonder if she realizes her lawsuit is. I thought that too. If she realizes her lawsuit's actually with Tati, but she can't submit a response that resolves around Creep. Well, she
Good one.
actually has said like 1,500 times in this 20 minutes that we haven't even watched by half of it of this 20 minutes. I've heard her say a lot that she can't talk about it. So I guess that's why. I don't know. she's whatever, trying making excuses because she just said, if you're just getting here, that she's always the first one to admit when she's made a mistake. You know, Sarah, welcome. Let's listen.
That is
So I literally Googled her to see who she was. That's how I got there. And then I shared a link, not seeing that her full name was in there, to the creator who said he was making a video about her because he promised me he was making a video about her. And it wasn't like a takedown video of her. It was more like a response. Like, I didn't want to do a response. I didn't want to get into a fight. I, again, have nothing against this creator. All I wanted her to do was to correct the video.
Bull crap. I have nothing against. That's not correct, in my opinion. Let's listen.
So she wouldn't, which is weird. If you know factually that you got something wrong and someone's telling you to correct it editorially, you should typically want to correct any mistruth that you're putting out on your platform if you don't want to be appearing biased.
She just said editorially you should, but not as myself. I don't.
So when she wouldn't do that,
I'm gonna hit play. I didn't mean. I wasn't going to stop. Hold on.
She
I
didn't
had to
do
speak
what
to my
you
YouTube
wanted.
manager, who then said reach out to her and ask her and let her know that what she got was wrong and that you'd like her to remove the video, and that, you know, let her know that YouTube is like, you've talked to YouTube about this, that kind of thing. And I did. And instead of, you know, responding and saying, oh, great, yes, I got this wrong, instead she berated me and threatened me, and then she published the
She got threatened and berated and bullied, right? Where was harassed and doxxed? She didn't say those two words then? It's like it's really the same words over and over and over. Witchy poo. I'm not yelling when I use caps most times. Just to have it.
Yeah,
But
someone
she-
said that I could get
I
booted.
use all caps, and I'm not yelling at y'all.
She's
I literally can't see. I'm sorry.
Yeah, in certain places.
yeah. Miss Tammy can use all caps here. And that's I always wondered why that was a thing, but I guess it's just so other people's stuff doesn't get missed. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
That's the thing.
You're
fine
I'm not
with that.
yelling at nobody.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
y'all.
I'm not yelling
And
either.
we know that here. There might be some people that aren't out here as often. But
Yeah.
that's cool.
I'm just saying for the new ones.
Hey, Amber. Creepshow was right. She is a goober. What was the other name that she called her that I like? Start with D. I can't remember because my memory sucks. But ma'am, that was amazing. Let's
Memory? What's that? What's memory? I forget.
me too.
Huh?
Let's listen.
private email that I sent to her that I told her she did not have the consent to publish on her channel to further
Oh,
humiliate
she's talking
me.
about the email.
So how am I supposed to correct
I wonder
something
if
that's
she's gonna give me a shout out next. I know she won't. I was just kidding. Don't tell me she don't, because I know she don't. I would have gotten an email by now. Let's listen.
out there that's false about me, that has permeated the situation, that has affected the situation to the point that people believe that I literally did this because she posted this out
Literally.
there, and it's contributing to people believing that I lie about everything, and it's accusing me of a crime. It's accusing me of perjury, which is a big deal. And
Oh, shit.
Yes,
just,
it
you know,
is.
when that person
It's a big deal. Bull, do you want to come in and talk? I'll send you a link if you want it.
He's so infuriating.
I love Bull. I love Bull.
yeah,
situation
he's
to the point
cool.
that people believe
Yeah.
that
Hey.
I
That's not
literally
what I meant to do. Oopsie.
Oops, I did it again.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get, I'm gonna do it anyway, so I don't have to wait for the chat to tell me. There's such a delay. I need Bull to tell me how to get it going because someone.
Leslie thinks that the word you're trying to think of is dingleberry.
No, it was like dink.
Oh
It
my
was-
god, I
was.
love that.
I think it was dink.
But that's Leslie. That is a word where I live too, ma'am.
That my dad used to call whenever he was mad at in driving and had road rage, he'd call people yahoos and dingleberries.
Was Dingleberry
Yeah,
from
damn,
the
Yahoo!
Rugrats?
No, because the Rugrats weren't thought of when I was saying Dingleberry. Dingleberry is like from the bushes outside, or some people. There's a couple different things for Dingleberry.
Okay.
When do you usually go live these days, Leslie? Yeah, I never ever Well, I ain't gonna say never ever. Okay,
Yeah, we
crazy.
love it.
You've
Yeah,
got
we
to.
love it.
It costs to. I'm just kidding. I love picking on crazy. She is like a trip.
She's in her own
She
real
don't give
world
a
right now.
dang.
Yeah, but
Like,
she's incredibly grounded, though.
oh
She's
yeah,
very down to
yeah. But I
earth.
mean, straight
She's
funny.
Yeah.
yep, straight shooter.
But I mean, no. But
100%.
when I say I love Crazy Christy, she just makes. She's funny. She makes me laugh.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm all up in her DMs, y'all.
When
You know
when
her
I
better than most, yeah.
when I take myself off mute, is there a delay?
Me and in here in this conversation from the link, we can hear you talking, but it takes a while for the YouTube chatters to hear what we say.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like they're hearing us in this conversation like 20 or 25 seconds later.
Okay.
So
I'm just trying to keep it quiet so you don't hear my voice.
let's listen.
Wouldn't respond, and then instead goes onto her channel to humiliate me again and calling me it gets worse. And basically at that point I would say it's harassment. If I'm telling you got it wrong, I'm asking you to correct it or to remove the video, and you won't, and then your response is to further expose me, to humiliate me, to make more money off my name.
God,
It's just I don't
get
understand
over
that.
it. Jeez.
And it's this mindset of this cancel culture that I don't understand either. All these creators say that they don't want to be a part of cancel culture, but yet all of these creators are dogpiling on me right now because it's making them money, which I get, I understand.
You don't like it because you're the one that, because you're the one that
Why isn't it?
maybe.
Oh gosh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, boo. You didn't ring the bell loud enough.
You can ring my
Hey,
I don't
boo.
control the bell. Hey.
How are you
Hi,
doing?
boo.
Ringing, not to.
Hey,
How you been doing?
Well, I've been all right. I'm just finishing up dinner here.
Alrighty.
What'd you have?
I had a chimichanga and fried ice cream.
Where'd you go? Did you take out? Did you get some Grubhub?
Uber Eats. Uber Eats.
Uber Eats. I did that a lot earlier in the year. It took a
what
lot
time
of
is
my
it
money.
there?
It's so expensive. Oh my gosh. I wish I had all that money back that I paid for. Seriously, I wish I had all that money back. Like, you don't understand. Because it's crazy. When I was at the hospital, we couldn't get the cafeteria. Absolutely, did not feed us. So you had no choice. They'd say if you leave work on your lunch break, you have to clock out. You only get 30 minutes. You have to park a quarter of a mile from your desk.
Yeah.
Literally, because I had a counter,
And
step
run.
counter. And no, I didn't clock out. Fire me. I don't know what to do. Let's find the video and listen. I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
But if you have a creator that's willing to answer questions and literally saying my DMs are open and no one's like sending you DMs, and instead they're painting this picture of you being a bad person because that's what's going to get them clicks and views and what they believe is the truth or whatever, but they're not getting the other side. That's like the opposite of objective reporting. It's the opposite of a balanced report. It's basically just a bunch of people making hit pieces because
I literally sent her an email responding to her saying that, get in my DMs if you want to hear my side and talk about it. And I got threatened. I got threatened with a YouTube manager, and a link telling me that what I did wrong really wasn't wrong, and she
Hey,
don't know how to
Katie.
read. Do what?
Hey, Katie, if you're listening, Katie, which I'm sure you are at some point,
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Katie.
IMAX called me just this morning, as a matter of fact. They want their fucking projector back because that's what you're doing. You're literally describing what you do to people and why you're on the line for a $5 million lawsuit. Are you insane? Stop commenting
They
on
don't
shit
like the
and shut the fuck up.
Exactly. She is completely describing herself. It's just plain as
I'm
day.
wondering
yeah.
how did he get her to stay off of all social media for 2 days? She was off for 2 whole days the last time too. I'm just saying. Right? Did he take her out of town? Did he actually make her go on vacation? She had to leave the house and he left her phone at home. They went camping. Let's listen.
person or they
They went to
wanna make money.
Ulta.
And I have made mistakes,
but I don't understand the dogpiling of you're criminal and everyone making videos on me saying I'm a criminal, and then me being backed into a corner that no matter what I say, nobody believes me. And I have proof for all of this, and nobody cares to see it. So
is this like Unirock proof, or is this real proof?
Like, is it the kind of proof that Steve McRae would look at, or the kind of proof that
It's like 100 proof.
that it's 100 proof bullshit is what it sounds like. But yeah.
Yay, Steve.
Yes, I remember Jody Kiki.
Go straight to your head.
My mama, every day I went to her house for 2 years, had something about her on her TV. Let's listen.
again, I have nothing against any of these creators. I have tried to work out privately with them and ask them to correct things. They refuse.
She's talking about me.
So I have to come to a place of, you know what? I'm not going to engage anymore. Okay, so.
Oh, you know it, girl.
Because YouTube's not going to do anything. Let's listen.
They don't want to know the truth. They don't want to.
They don't
resolve anything,
believe
which
your
is weird.
truth.
Like, if you wanted to resolve something and you had someone
Right.
willing to resolve something with you, the adult thing to do would to be resolve the conflict, to seek clarification, and to move on from it. But I guess
Right.
that's not what people want to do. And again, I don't understand this aspect of YouTube, again, because I don't.
No, because when people give their opinions about her, no, you don't get to pick and choose. Oh,
She doesn't
this
understand
woman.
this
Look,
aspect
she
of YouTube.
completely understands that
Bull.
aspect of YouTube because that's what she's doing all the time.
Bull,
Thank
She
you.
understands it. Come
Bull,
on.
into my email, because I haven't even talked to you about it. In my email, before the YouTube kid got manager, sir, not kid, got CC'd. I said at the end, that was like my last sentence. I've never shared them. Well, I've shared them, but not publicly. My last line to her was, it is not a violation to restream a live stream. However, asking 800 live streamers to strike a channel is a violation. And she sent me back an email, and she said, then let me know that her manager was in there, and if I share that email out, or I don't stop to saying her name, YouTube's going to get involved because they want us to work this out because they are heavily invested in my 1,800 sub count channel. And she sent me a link and said it is a violation. Here's the link. And it literally did not say that that was a violation at all, because it's not. And I was like, I went through it twice. It's not. As long as you talk over it. I try not to do that. I really try. Like, that's not something we do. Oh, she's live. Let's go do that. But when we got struck, when she told him to strike us, we weren't doing that. Did she reach out to Red before calling her a criminal and drug addict? Did she reach out to Steve before accusing him? Did she reach out to Leslie before saying so much to her?
No. The answer
Right.
about Steve McRae is no.
Yes, exactly.
I don't. I tried to talk to her. I sent her a link to the chat. I sent her a link to come in and talk.
Yes, you did.
It wasn't for lack of trying. She blocked me because I tried to talk to her about her lies.
Yeah, I heard you said. Oh, she blocked me. We all have a
Hashtag
story.
blocked by Katie Joy.
Absolutely. Like, she blocked me after the first meeting in the non sequitur show we had after the blow up.
Oh, you were
Wow.
like, you were actually on a chat.
Way
I
back.
was in that meeting.
Some people don't know that
Yeah.
though. You actually
I
have
was-
spoken to her before in like a meeting.
Right. Well, I was in the meeting with Ruhiv, Steve McRae, Red's Rhetoric, Kyle Curtis, and myself. There's 5 of us in that meeting. And she sat there and tried to tell us all that it was all decided. Everything was settled. Even though we were the ones in the meeting saying, no, that's not what happened.
Hey, Lily.
Wow.
And then when we said, well, whoever gave you that information, which there could be only one source for that information, because
Yeah.
Well,
Kyle, the other people in that call weren't going to lie about it. So 4 out of 5 people were saying one thing, and she took the 5th person's
well,
word
if
for
she
it.
was, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, she was in pure KT hell. If she was in a meeting with 5 men, because she hates you all. In my opinion.
Oh, she wasn't there. That's the
Yeah.
point.
Yep. No, she wasn't there. Okay, I misunderstood you. She was still
Right.
if she was she don't like
listened to
you.
what
She don't like you because you're a man.
Yeah.
she got mad at. Well, she got her information from Kyle, and she
Of
was
course.
basically trying to defend Kyle at that point in time, and was willing to believe whatever he said. That I can get behind, but when other people tell you you're wrong, that are in that in the same place as that meeting, like when everyone else is telling you that's not what happened in there, maybe you should listen to them.
Right?
Right. And even when she did apologize and do a whole ass video about it, like a whole ass video for an apology for part of it, the Kyle part, because Steve didn't say thank you, ma'am, and accept it, he said, well, what about this other thing you did to me? She took it down and struck him, and all of a sudden, it never happened. She was not sorry, and blah. So if she deleted it, it never happened.
Exactly.
Wow.
Who
So
does
much for
that?
apologies, Katie. So much for apologies.
I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings.
Who does that?
Yeah.
Hey. Let's listen.
Engage with a lot of these creators. So again, I have nothing against any of these creators. I just think it's really unprofessional when a creator is reaching out to you to try to resolve something, to then their only response being that they're going to threaten you by exposing you further to further humiliate you.
I reached out to her and she threatened me with her YouTube manager.
Wow.
His name, I
Which
guarantee you,
is-
he's showing his ID when he buys his beer.
It's fucking laughable that she
It
even
is.
mentions
It
a
is.
YouTube
Yes.
manager. YouTube manager is not there to help you
Well, what's laughable?
go after other creators. He's there to help you with your problems on your channel.
I wonder if
Right?
he ever answered, because Creepy Show said that she was going to try to talk to him later that day. She emailed him. He never answered my email, because I emailed him and said, I'd like to talk to you about this, sir, because, since she, I need to reach out to her. And when I reached out to her, and said, would you like to come talk, since I saw, and it was nice. You'll be nice, treated nice. And she threatened me with a manager. Don't say my name, and don't share this video, or don't share this email. It's what I got. So I did what she asked. I did my part. We tried. We already tried. Let's listen.
When you're literally doing everything in your power to correct the situation. It just feels really weird to me. So did I dox her? No. She has put out her own last name repeatedly. In fact, she said her last name on November 9th on a stream on Augie's channel. There are videos on her channel where she has literally talked about how she used to have her last name on her Instagram. She used to have her last name on her channel. She has posted photos on her Instagram. Like, literally.
I have a question. Like, who cares about that part? But does that even matter? Like, let's say I did a video where I doxed myself or I on purpose put my name on my channel. Bull, does that matter if that was 2 years ago and I don't do that anymore? Because he's not listening now to me.
Does it? No, I'm listening. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly it is.
Okay,
what
she
exactly you're
she
asking.
just said in the video that she's explaining why she didn't dox Creepshow, that she literally used to put her name out on her videos, all of her name. She literally used to use her name all the time. So since she used to, who knows how long ago, does that even matter if she doesn't use it now?
It depends on whether it's still up or not, if it's still available. Like if Creepshow Art has totally changed everything to say Creepshow Art, of course I wouldn't expect anybody to be giving out her name or anything like that.
I mean, that makes it sound like if you can go find it, it's not doxing. But I
technically it
googled her name and found her stuff and posted it because it was a public thing. I didn't think it was doxing because it was public, and I have been called a multiple.
That's
doxer.
not doxing. That's not doxing, though.
Well, damn if I didn't apologize for it, and they still call me. And now it's went from doxing to multiple times, over and over again. And really, she's doxed me multiple times, over and over. Well, not over and over. It's more than once. But it gets, every time she tells the story, they add one to it. Take
Of course.
one down, pass it around. Of course.
Of course.
Let's listen.
That website that was linked from Google is a public website that she knows about because she goes to that website. So she had to have known it was there, at least I would assume, because people have said that she gets a lot of her information from that site. So if she knows that it's there and she knows that it's out there, and all that's really in there is like public data that she has put out there. It's her tweets, it's links to her videos, it's just forum talk, you know, it's like Guru Gossiper or Tattletales or any of Reddit. It's no different than any of those sites. So it's, if she's put the information out there, you can't.
Yeah. She loves Creepshow. She says, I don't have a problem with her. But then let's strike her. TT, Kiki. They do. And I'm reading a chat. Hold on 1 second. Uni's not making it right with anybody that's really got a reason to be mad at him. He'll make it right. Wait, let me back that up. Unless they've got a whole bunch of subscribers, he can smell the money. Then he might. Let's listen.
He even said to me, no matter how scary this gets, you just have to trust him. Which made me believe that they knew they were lying. Like, they knew that they were lying about what he was doing, that he was doing this, I believe, in a way because he wanted to get views, prove to these other creators that he was not biased to me, and get on the Katie hate train, because there's more money criticizing me than there's money that people like me right now. Nobody wants to.
Jesus Louises. Hey, keep it troll. Yank boogie out of there. Chicken big. I have to stop. I didn't look at the time. That's uninvited welcome.
See, I like Katie video. Everyone wants to hate me right now. And I get it. Like, if you want to hate me, that's cool. I would only hope that down the line, when all of this becomes more clear for all of you, that you realize that there's always two sides to a story. And just because someone says something on YouTube, who all of us creators, I think, I can't say this enough, are motivated by financial benefit. We're motivated by subscribers. We're motivated by views. Any creator that's in the commentary community that says anything that says that they aren't is lying. All of these creators are making a lot of money doing this. All of these creators know that there's more money in being critical of me than supporting me. And they also know.
And she knows that too. So that's why she's critical of everyone that she ever does a video on. Right? I mean, well, maybe that's not her reason, but she's not nice to many people. Unless they're going to give her an interview.
Exactly.
No, the sad part of this, you guys, is I'm getting messages from big creators that fully support me, but are scared to speak out because they are afraid that these channels will then attack them.
Who are these big creators? Because I've seen them do videos on her. I don't believe it. I call horse crap.
And I think of it this way. Blair White did this video about Jeffree Star using blackmail and holding it over people's heads. I think a lot of these channels do the exact same thing to creators. They hold blackmail in the sense of anything that you've done or said can be used against you if you don't play by their rules. And the minute you don't abide by their rules or you don't do what they say, they will turn on you. And then it cascades this effect of, it looks like a lot of people are mad at you, but they don't tell you, these creators don't tell you that they're all friends. I mean, they literally are all friends, and they all...
Except for Katie, because she has none. Hey, Gramsy Life.
Right.
Wait, she was my friend, and then she wasn't my friend.
Do what?
Well, she was my friend, but she wasn't. Then she became
Right.
not my friend. Like, I was the best friend, apparently, and then she just dropped me like I
Like
was
a hot
nothing.
potato. You ain't
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Welcome
and
to
then
our club.
I hope she's not referring to Uni as a big creator, or thinking of him as a big creator, because he was her friend. And that's the only person I've ever, which I've only followed her for a very short time, but I've seen a lot of her past videos. I don't remember her ever having another person she got a friend for so long. I would hear her shout out like Def Noodles or this and that, but I never saw her like with them. But she would do one video with somebody and they'd be beefing the next week. And it's almost like maybe she does that on purpose. Let's listen. Hey, Hoot!
Yeah.
interact in Discords together. They all go on live streams together. They are all friends. They all have their own problems too. Some of these creators have videos that have 2 million views for the crap they've pulled on the community. So no one has clean hands. And in terms of Keemstar, like, do you really think I'm worried about what Keemstar says about me? This is a man that has his own mess. Like,
I think if he went in her DMs and said, I support you, you should be like, oh, yeah, is that him?
period. Like, I don't stand by what he does. I don't stand by what he stands for. I don't stand by his beliefs about women, about so many different things. So when Keemstar calls me a stalker and you have all these copycat channels then coming after me, no wonder nobody wants to stick up for me. It's hard when you have everyone attacking you to like stand up and say, I don't want to deal with this, because nobody wants to deal with this backlash. And I don't blame them. What I'm going through is hell. And it has literally brought me to my knees.
Brendan, you need to be quiet, baby.
What she's going through is hell. What about all the people that she canceled last year? What she's going through is hell. I'm sorry for you, Katie. That everyone made you go through hell.
Right.
To the point that on Wednesday night, I really was
Our
feeling
fault.
suicidal and was at a breaking point where I truly felt like, because Keemstar went at me again, then I got accused of striking people, which I didn't. I'm still being accused of all these crimes. And I'm literally at this point where no matter what I say, nobody believes me.
False accusations? I don't know what that's like at all for someone to go falsely accuse me of something. She is admitting it this time. You know, like the last time that people called to have people check on her, she scolded them and then she played it. She did this video kind of like the beginning of this video, but she kind of played it off. But this time, and I talked about this yesterday or the day before that. I think it was yesterday. The video that she put out or not the video, but the tweet, when I saw it, it had 196, I think, comments, and I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled and scrolled, and I saw 3 in support of her, and they weren't like supporters. They were just people saying, "Don't be quite so mean," roundabout way. They weren't being hateful to her. Like, those people were mad because they know what she was doing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or they had their opinions about what she was doing, in my opinion. Let's listen.
Me? Okay. No matter what I say, nobody will believe me. And I literally like felt like I want to end my life, because I mean, think of that. Like, and that's why I said, like, I understand why James Charles felt that way, because what I'm going through happened to James Charles and the same person was involved. And I don't think anyone understands that the same person is involved. That's a big deal, you know? And it wasn't true when it happened to him, and it's not true when it's happening to me. And I also I'm a small creator, so there's 9 million people that are going to automatically hate me.
Now she's okay, so today she's a small creator.
Small creator, yeah.
Today she's a small creator. She's not usually calling. She used to say, "I'm just a teeny tiny channel." I used to hate when she said that. I was just a teeny tiny channel. I haven't heard her call herself a small creator since the last time she outraged America. Let's listen.
Who does that?
Who does that?
Who creates their own
You do.
Did Veronica leave? Who does that?
mess by uploading a video, creates their own chaos through business transactions, through treating creators poorly, for getting involved with people who has their own problematic history, who has a zillion reasons for why they're not on YouTube, who has who has blamed all these other people for her problems, and suddenly I'm the person that caused all these issues? You guys, you have to think with your heads. That's simply not true.
Oh my God, now she's scolding them again.
You will see this week how
the 4 seasons of Katie Joy. Like, she goes from sympathy to logical to I'm coming at you and you're dumb. I mean, there's
the projection.
yes, this whole thing is
That's
Yeah,
what
it's just so sick.
because there's so
what did you say, Bo?
I was gonna say it's all projection. It's all stuff that she's
Right.
done.
Every bit, like when she was naming all the stuff that'd been done to her before I sent you the link, someone in the chat says she doesn't even realize she's doing a video stating her crimes, naming everything she's done to everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, TT, how she doesn't think. It is interesting. Uni is using her as much as she. Yes, Brandy.
Yeah.
They're using each other, and that's
Yep.
why I always
They
said
made for
they're
each
going to
other.
turn
They
on each
made
other. But
for
who's is it going to be the chicken or the egg? Who's turning first? I've said that like 4 times now. I don't know why.
I think Uni's gonna turn on her because Uni's got
They've
the
turned already.
well.
Yeah.
Uni's got the I don't have a lawsuit against me thing going for him right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how long
True.
it's gonna last, but that's what he's got going.
Crazy Chrissy said, "Oh yeah, she's working on being a small channel again."
Yeah.
Absolutely. But when I go, it doesn't look like she's 137. It stays there. It
137,000.
wasn't 138. I remember, but she's not really losing, right? Or is she?
I think there's a lot of dead subs on her channel.
Oh, no doubt. I didn't.
Yeah.
And I've said.
And a lot of hate subs too. There's a lot of hate subs too for her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
big time.
Yeah, that's the only time I did that. Because when I first found her, I didn't know what that meant, that sub. And I was just, every video I thought that was funny, I thought it was like telling them I liked their video. I didn't mean it was telling them I wanted to watch the next one. And I mean, it was like people's videos of like motorcycle tricks or something. And fast forward, and I'm like, why am I subbed to all these people I've never, who is this? Who does
Yeah,
it?
but before
Hey, Robin,
I
yeah.
unsubbed to her, I was the same way. I'm like, and then I'm like, why am I subbing her?
But
No.
I mean, I also hear that if you don't watch if they'll unsub an account. Like people say, well, I was subscribed to you, I know I was, and now I'm not. So I've heard her tell people, if you don't, maybe she's trying to make them come back. That YouTube will unsub you, or I think they clean out the channel is what they actually do. Somebody in the chat said, you need starting to sound like her. Starting to. And Shasha said she was at 139. I never saw that. How long ago was that? I saw 138, but it's been a while.
Maybe.
It would be wild to see. I've never, but I've seen creators get shut down. I've never seen anybody get a bunch of people.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said I've never seen a bunch of people unsub where their numbers just drop crazy. I'm gonna hit play.
So much evidence to prove that it's all BS. And sometimes people just want to hate someone so much that they will just believe what someone says because it fits their narrative. So I can't change what anyone thinks of me. So what am I going to do moving forward? And first off, this is not an apology video. So I don't know if you're coming here expecting apologies, but this is definitely not an apology video. Am I sorry for some of the things that I've done?
God, no.
Yes. In the past, have I not understood copyright strikes? Yes. But I don't misuse those today. And I did not strike those channels. I issued a privacy complaint because they published an email that they did not have the consent to publish that contained my private business information. And business information is private. Like, so even though I have a public platform, what I'm doing offline in my business is not for the public. And it felt like all they had to do.
Wait, time out. Wait. She said 2 days before she did her little vacation, she tweeted she did not do this. Did she just admit she did it? Or am I wrong? It sounded like she said no, and then it sounded like she was saying why she had a right to. So I'm
absolutely.
Okay. Let's look at this logically. Where is this email address located?
Public.
Public. Where?
It was public until she
everywhere.
It was public until she saw him in those videos, and then she took them down and straightened the videos. In my opinion, because she removed the videos off of her social media. They're like gone now. Now that those strikes are out. Well, I don't know if she's put them back up, but she took them down.
Well, I guess my question is this something that I can go to her about section?
If you hit yes, because that's how. Well, let me see.
At
Facebook,
one point,
Twitter,
I would say
it
was
used to be
on this screen.
In the bio of every.
When I emailed her, I had to go to her about section, and then I had to go to. I had to click something to see her email. It didn't just open.
Well, she's got her Facebook, Twitter, merchandise, and Instagram.
Nope.
That's what's there.
Oh yeah, it says view email address under details. Oh, and no, I'm not a robot.
Brendan wants to say hi. Brendan
Yeah, it's
wants
on
to say
there,
hi
but you have to prove you're not a robot.
But that's normal.
Of course.
Okay.
So I don't know. Hi.
bullshit.
Brendan's going night-night with his brother soon. He wants to say night-night to everybody.
Night-night. Oh, he's a cutie pie.
Thank you. Can you say night-night?
Aw.
There's 168
that
people
was me.
saying
Night-night,
night-night.
Lil Red. Ooh, ooh.
There's your song.
Hey,
There's this girl
Cody.
song.
Lil Red. Ooh, ooh.
Aw, thank you.
Nighty night. Cutie
Night
pie.
night. You
Thank
better
you.
go to sleep quick, because Santa Claus coming soon.
Oh, I see his little smiley face.
Thank you guys.
No
I miss that
problem.
age, kid. I miss my boys. Aw. I'm gonna have a grandbaby soon, y'all.
Oh, you'll love it.
Little Red. I can't wait. And they're gonna live right beside me.
Did you
That's
hear
so
him,
awesome.
Veronica?
Oh my
He's
God.
singing it.
My mama said, "No, you don't bother them when they get up there. Don't worry, don't be up there bothering them because they won't stay as long."
Aw, no.
Aw,
Reminds me,
Did you hear him, Veronica, when he left? He was humming it.
aw.
Aww.
It's hard when you get them to 17 and 18. You're like sad, and then you're like, woo, and then you see one and you're doing it.
Yeah.
I don't want, by no
I'm gonna
means
go-
do I want that.
I'm gonna go call my daughter. That made me want to do it. So I'll be back in like 10 minutes or 15.
All right, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull the
Love
video
you
back
guys.
over. And
Okay.
oh, I didn't show. Yeah, where did the video go? Good grief! I hope it doesn't start it over. Oh, she's not. She just did one about Chick-fil-A. Which one do y'all want to watch?
To do. It wasn't a strike. Literally, all they had to do,
I'm
if they
kidding.
followed it, was blur it out. That's it. Like if they were showing the email, all they would have had to do is blur it out. That's all it is. It's not a strike. It's just a request to like correct some information. Somebody feels like their privacy has been violated, which I did, and I knew that reaching out to
Whoa! Did you? Okay. TT and
Well, then-
Leslie. TT and Leslie, because I know I ask questions in the chat, and a lot of times I never send an answer because there's a delay. There's such a delay. But did she not say that she did not do these strikes, and now she's admitting them? But before she admitted it, she said this is not an apology video. She made clear of that. What the heck? She deleted 160 comments in 5 minutes. She got a trigger finger. Spicy pizza. My word. Woo woo. I bet this makes your ears steam. It really shows that he's not better. I get him doing what he thinks is beneficial for his business, but I don't get the gaslighting. Did she just delete all of her comments, Spicy Pizza, and turn them off or whatever? Or did she literally, there's 100 that many less? Hey, Kimmy. That is wacky. She can use information she claims to be public, but nobody else can. What about that? Those feet on the ground, boots on the ground in the courthouse in Washington or wherever. Where was that? I don't know. It was e-filed. Snap. What? I've watched a video.
Emily Baker said it was e-filed.
Yeah, there was a video about it. We watched it last night. It was amazing. Yeah, it was a clip of Emily Baker's video. It was good. Hasn't she said both that she has and she hasn't? I think she's playing word games. She filed a privacy complaint, but it's not. It's I mean, I don't know. I think it's the same thing, but it's just different than a copyright strike. Because I've had both. I've had privacy, and it doesn't tell you who sent it. So that's been the thing the last few days when she was missing in action. But right before she went missing, she literally said, I'm almost positive I saw it. Maybe, I could be wrong, and I saw somebody else's typing saying she said no, but she denied it. And that's why everybody had it tweeted. Like, Unirock has it all over his Twitter, the emails. And everyone's talking about it, that she was denying it. And people were discussing whether the emails have to tell you, and they don't. The privacy claim can't. This was my theory. I think the reason the privacy don't is because it has to be the creator who files it, and if it's viewed and it's not really violating anything, then YouTube or if they've given the name out, then their privacy has been violated. That may not be why. I don't know. But it doesn't make sense to me that when I got my email for the privacy, and it was nothing to do with Katie, I thought it was, I didn't know if it was real or not until I saw which video it was, and I knew. Hasn't she said both? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said both. And everyone else agrees? Yes. In a privacy complaint, the person has 48 hours to fix it or take it down or do nothing. I did nothing, and nothing happened. I wonder if these people did nothing and nothing happened. Because what I heard was they had to take their video, or they had to take their videos down, and I was like, no, they don't. So I don't know what they ended up doing. They probably clipped them just because, I mean, it was whatever. She ain't that important that we need to show her emails. Has anyone shown any emails? Are they any typos? Her emails got shown. People were doing videos on her, and I think it was about just in general. But a lot of people were talking. It might have been about the contest, but her email was on people's videos when they uploaded them, and she struck them. I think that's how it worked. Let's listen. TT.
To both of these creators, they wouldn't take it down, because every time I've asked anyone to take it down, they won't. So all I'm saying is, like, if you are publishing something that doesn't belong to you, that is a communication that you weren't a party to, you really should be careful about that. Like, that can land people, like, that's a legal issue, and like, it's a privacy violation. We shouldn't be publishing private conversations we're not privy to. If you were a party to,
oh, it's so nice of her.
Why
to
is it
tell everyone
okay
the rules.
for her to put my whole ass name on her Twitter, but nobody can share her public? Let's share Leslie's phone number, y'all, and it's okay because she's here and she's cool with it. Let's listen.
to that, maybe, but even then, she didn't have the permission to publish it, because I said she did not have my consent, and I said, if you publish this, it's going to prove to me that you're doing this to harass me.
That's what she said in the email.
She proved my point.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Like, if her fans and subscribers still want to hate me, that's totally fine.
Because it's fine because YouTube said, please leave your manager alone. He would like to take a lunch break today.
Share the same community. I get it. But
I mean, goodness gracious. And I've said it as a joke, but I see other people saying it too. Somebody said it in the chat. We know he's halfway to where she claims to have been 2 days ago. Like, get me out of here. I'm going to try to get fired so I can start on unemployment. Let me have another job. He's probably trying to get her channel struck now, just so he don't have to be her manager no more. Let's listen.
Somebody that's put out their own information, whose information is on a public website. Unirock is the one that blasted it everywhere, because he apparently, in my belief, had an agenda to prove to these people that he wasn't biased. And I also believe that Unirock has been using my name for clout, for money, and for a year. All of his videos are basically about me, and he hasn't stopped.
And she was completely whole ass fine with it until he didn't agree with one bit of, like, one half of one of her sentences. As long as he didn't disagree with anything, she's completely fine with his clout chasing. I can't do a video on her, and Leslie shouldn't. Bull, don't say her name, because it's clout chasing. But Uni can if he's being nice to her and kissing her ass.
I know,
He
right?
was the one that told me to reach out to Creepshow to begin with. So part of me just wonders if Unirock all along was trying to facilitate a conflict between Creepshow and I for views, which happens all the time. Like, I'm starting to think that he was in her ear as well as me being in my ear, and that the two of us, he was feeding her stuff, telling her one thing and telling me another thing. I mean, he's telling me I'm going to make this video that shows that she's lying about other creators, and then he's also telling her things. That's pretty slimy.
She knew she was dealing with a slime ball. She knew that. It's like, you can tell when you're in the presence of your own kind, like yourself, like somebody just like you. They were the same person in different bodies, in my opinion. That's why they liked each other so much, until they couldn't stand each other.
We all crawl out of the same hole.
I forgot. I didn't forget. I just wasn't thinking about it. He actually showed your whole financial. She showed, like, financial records that she pulled up on you, right, Leslie? I forgot about that. Like your loans and stuff with your address. That's slime ball.
With he wasn't there when it happened. It was a complete accident. And then
up.
going on and accusing me of a crime, which I didn't do, again, which created mass hysteria. And I lost 1,000 subscribers. And he gained 500 subscribers. And he's made a lot of money doing that. And I would never want to hurt his channel or him, but I don't think that behavior is okay. And when I tried to ask and clarify with him, he won't talk to me. And his girlfriend tells me, just trust us. We're not mad at you, even if it gets really scary. So they're admitting that they put me in a really scary, crappy situation, but it's not a big deal.
That's not what they're admitting. They put her in a... Okay.
It's going to get scary for you. Don't worry about it, though. What? That doesn't even make sense. You know you're putting someone in a scary situation, and then you aren't going to try to help get them out of them. You're not going to try to talk to them. You're not going to try to clarify with them. You're literally putting someone out into the wolves, knowing people are going to attack them, knowing that you're lying about it.
Oh my God. She literally every day sends 130, whatever a percentage of her 137,000 subscribers are, to harass people, call their restaurants. Jesus. Let me stop.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was sick.
She is so lacking in self-awareness that I can't. Oh my God.
And people are
get
going
so
to
mad watching
hunt this
these.
girl down and accuse her of crimes now. Like, that's completely unethical. So will I ever have a relationship with him again? Probably not. Did I trust the wrong person? 1,000%. Do I think what he did is backstabbing? Yes. Do I think that he is being objective? No. Do I think he did this to create more drama? Yes. Do I think that he is a troll?
Is she objective ever?
Yes. Do I think that he wanted Creepshow and I to end up in a fight so he could get views? 1,000%. And it got him a lot of views. And it also got a lot of creators accusing me of something I didn't do. So again,
She didn't do it, y'all. She's innocent. False accusation.
I would never want to put her in a position where people know her name. But again, if you're concerned about your privacy on the internet, you have to take precautions to protect your privacy. And that would include not saying your last name on your channel or on Augie's channel on November 9th. And then when I share a link that has
Oh
your
my
last name,
God, she's trying to dox this person again. Like, go look at this video.
Oh,
She
my
actually
God.
shared, Leslie, yes, like when you pull somebody's financials, you're going my friend said, you know you got a phone number. I'm like, what are you talking about? You got an internet phone number. You got like whatever provider. It shows a phone number if you Google your name. And I was like, huh? And I do have a box and it does have a phone jack, but I don't have a phone like that. That's weird because I remember you did not have cell phones. But how did I get off on that tangent? Did she?
on
Hold on
November
one second.
13th.
I'm gonna fast forward. I'm gonna rewind
So again,
just a second.
I would never want to put her in a position where people know her name. But again, if you're concerned about your privacy,
I just had to rewind it to remember what I said. Leslie, when you pull somebody's records, it will show old addresses. So, and stuff from when my friend pulled Google my name the other day, it showed like phone. It don't show the whole number, but it'll show like the last 3 digits, 4 digits. It showed numbers that I don't even remember ever having, like house. Some of them were house numbers that I do remember having because I had one that was just like my brother's. But it
I've Googled my name and actually got the last digits of my dad's phone number, which he got 30 years ago, and I haven't lived there in like
yo, you lived there?
forever. No, I didn't live there since like the late 90s, maybe.
Well, when he Googled and he said, was this your number? And I said, no, that was my brother's number, but mine was 1 digit off. The last number, it was like 8820. He says, is this your number? I said, no, mine was 8829 or 8821 or something. And we never lived together at either address that we lived at then. But yeah, she still tried, Leslie. She was trying her best to show your shit.
I just want to say I did the subscription for a month to that Truth Finder. I'm not anywhere near close to being internet sleuth, but it's amazing. There was people on there I didn't even know attached to my account.
What do you mean?
So
attached?
it was truthfinder.com. I paid for like a 1 month
But what does it show
sub.
you?
It showed people that my family knew. And it was crazy because
Is it real?
I didn't even know some of the...
Are they related?
Yeah.
Uh,
And I went on and I could delete them and stuff. I mean, hopefully because I paid for it, it deletes them because I don't want my private info out there. But yeah, I'm just saying.
does it mean those people had looked you up or something?
No, it's like, okay, say my mother-in-law.
So like if someone Googles their name, that one of those names, it'll show some of your information?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. That's
Yeah.
weird. So they probably lived in a house that you had just moved out of or something crazy. or had a phone number after you disconnected.
That's what I did.
Okay, I get it.
On the internet, you have to take precautions to protect your privacy, and that would include
Illuminati.
not saying your last name on
Coconut.
your channel or on Augie's channel on November 9th. And then when I share a link that has your last name on November 13th, it's how is it my fault that your last name is out there? You literally said your name on November 9th. It makes no sense, you guys. And she has videos on her channel admitting that she was careless of putting out her information. So I've already been doxxed a million times. I would never want her to feel unsafe, ever. Like, I've literally had police show up at my house, which they did twice because of how I was feeling. And
She said the date of that video like 3 times, and what a dork.
initially was irritated just because like I was so frustrated, but then at the same time I just want to thank whoever called. If you were concerned, you had a right to be concerned. I was feeling very low that night. I was feeling very close to doing something I would regret. I didn't, because I have a great husband, and that's the cops came twice. All of my information is on Doxbin. I've been doxed so many times. My parents have been doxed. Like, I would never put someone through that.
Man.
So I'm sorry if I accidentally shared a link and was careless and not seeing her name, but at the end of the day, it was like her name that she's put out there. I'd never had her address.
Hey,
I was never.
that's another thing. Her whole ass family's stuff was posted on that black scary web. That black web is what it's called. I don't know if it's really what it's called, but that's what I've read it a lot. That
Kiwi Farms.
site, her bro, like everyone. So she should know, but she don't care. Like, she's used to it. Like, she knows that her information's out there. I don't think she cared.
Right.
She got her family dogs. Who cares? So she just said that, like, oh, I know. Shut up. You don't care.
Part of any groups that was sharing her address. There was a fake screenshot she was sharing that said that I was part of these groups. Not true. Not part of any groups on Facebook sharing anyone's information, period. Like, that's not what I do. I don't want to hurt anyone's safety. I would never want people to go through what I've gone through the last year.
Posted
I've
my
had my
name
neighbors contacted. I've
3
had
weeks
cops
ago.
show up at my house. I have had, like, my husband's employer been called. We've had people call the
That
hospital.
BS.
I've been blamed for that so many times. I want to bang my head into the wall. I got blamed for dogs by her and Yeni Rock. He's a scumbag too. She's the one to dox him. And it's like we have to keep saying it because somebody from her channel leaves her every week and comes to this community, whether it be here or Charlotte or Krissa or Leslie, or somebody gets one of her subs every single week, in my opinion. Or someone, or an egg sub or a on the fence. And if they're riding the fence and they come to this side to any of us, I think they're just going to roll on over the fence. Because we get along here and nice to each other. We try to be.
Yeah.
Let's listen.
We're a fam.
We've had threats for people to call CPS. We've had people pull police reports. We've had people call the police on me multiple times. Like, you know, I've gone through that, so I would never want to put someone else through that. So
she has literally sent her dogs after a lady in labor trying to have a baby at home, and they interrupted the labor.
Mistake was not seeing her name and then sharing the link, but it was not my doing that. You put it out on YouTube and then allowed people to find. He was the one that built the awareness for it, which cascaded all these people then searching for it. Like, why, if you cared about someone's safety, would you ever?
He's the one that built the awareness for it. So she just said the date of a video that someone's name is shared in. Did she just build awareness for that? So people could find it? Ugh.
Put that out online. If you cared that her safety was number one, if you say that there's a link out there, you know people are going to go search for that link then. So if you were concerned, you should have just talked to me. But that doesn't make you money. So I understand.
Oh, my God.
Okay. So in the future, what am I going to do differently? I'm not going to share links with anyone about anything from those websites. I didn't realize that website had that kind of information on there. And again, I apologize for my oversight on that.
What she means is if someone like ever emails her with some information about a story, she'll take it. But if anyone ever asks her about any information about anything, someone's told me this, that they would, they would ask her, like, do you know anything about this? And she would send her articles only. She would, like, if she had done an article on something from Pathos or whatever she did, she would send her information. I think whoever this was actually told this story in a chat, but she wouldn't ever share anyone else's stuff. So she might be true. She's not going to share a link unless she'll share her link.
Was she on themighty.com?
Who, Katie?
Yeah, I think so.
What, she was mentioned there or something. She boasted about it, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's listen.
Channels. I did not strike channels, and I would not abuse the copyright system. I also have not mass flagged anyone, although my channel has been.
There's 10 minutes left, y'all. She's got 3 more seasons to go through. She's gonna switch personalities 3 more times.
ass leg, and I, in retaliation, received a privacy complaint as well. There's also a rumor that I am selling email addresses. That's categorically false. I literally had them in a spreadsheet solo to pick numbers, which I picked, and now the emails are gone. 7 winners were given $700, $620 were given out before for Thanksgiving.
think about
Why
it,
didn't she
KJ.
just know that off the top of her head? That's not that much
Right?
money. That's not that many cards. So why did she have to count in her head $620?
Right?
I mean, it took her damn long enough to pick the names and call them out. I thought that video would never end. And I didn't even watch the video. I watched I'm like, good gracious. And then she said their names, their whole names, and their Twitter or their YouTube link. Exactly read. Ask her a simple question on where she got her outlandish info. Get blocked. I asked her why it took her. That was what I asked her, Coconut. And I was yes, I was being a total KJ. Because I used to try to aggravate her before I had YouTube. And I commented, I don't remember exactly. It wasn't hateful, but it was like, you totally could have made this 45-minute video in 15, 20 minutes. And I had to watch longer. And I got blocked and deleted. My whole ass comment got deleted. And she don't like me. Somebody's trying to talk? I thought I interrupted.
Oh, no, I said yes, of course.
Oh.
Of course she would. Of course she'd delete it.
She's not selling them. She's saving them as leads for a future platform. Oh, God.
Right?
Yeah. Especially after the court case. I don't know that if YouTube isn't going to take a stand in this, that the court case is going to mess with that. I still haven't heard anybody say that. And Emily she won't make that claim. I mean, I haven't seen her deny, no, it would never happen. She ain't going to say yeah or no. And I think I sent her that question in a super chat. Or I saw that question on the day that I sent her. I'm not sure. Let's listen.
Families pay for their Thanksgiving meals. And I'm planning to do more giveaways, and I'm also going to continue to use this platform to bring awareness to a variety of topics that I'm passionate about, which hasn't changed.
Fraudulent fundraisers.
What else am I going to do differently? Not engage with these creators that don't want to resolve things and just spread false narratives. If you want to spread a false narrative, that's fine, but I don't have to respond to it, and I also don't.
False narrative. She needs those who support her biz to call to her and continue to donate. I love you, Coconut. I have 10 grandbabies. Oldest is 18. Witchy Poo. The oldest is 18.
Oh, that'd
You got
be
a bunch of
awesome.
lovin's to get for a long time.
Aw.
Oh, wow, Witchy Poo. I can't wait. I can't either. I got February 3rd to look forward to. Yay! Pants. I can't wait. And I bought some things. I haven't told anybody about some things. I ain't bought much though. I bought little stuff. I can't wait. It's a girl too. I never had one. I can't wait. Let's listen.
Don't have to answer to your fans who demand answers when you're the ones putting out the false narratives. If I get to resolve things and just spread false narratives, if you want to spread a false narrative, that's fine. But I don't have to respond to it, and I also don't have to answer to your fans who demand answers when you're the ones putting out the false
fans.
narratives.
I heard that wrong.
If I do something wrong, I will own it.
I got a new chair today, y'all. It's like a swingy chair. It's way better than the one I had. It don't hurt me.
I've owned my mistakes in the past. I've owned not knowing the copyright system before. I don't make those mistakes anymore. And I'm also not going to be sharing private information or emails that I get from people. I'm also not going to be covering certain topics. So she also falsely represented that I spoke about this story about this little girl. I don't want to get into it because it's such a heated discussion, but I walked away from the story because one, my subscribers felt like the story had just gotten to be too much. Two,
my tongue might be, I've bit my tongue and it's bleeding. I'm trying to even make it to 30 seconds because she is just, we have been so terrible to her and she is such the victim. Don't have my word.
Two, because I just, as a mom, couldn't stomach what was happening with all of these stories.
As a mom.
And three, I never, not
Yeah,
only
right.
I always believed that she was a victim. And anyone that watched my coverage knew that. I repeated
Todd's over there in the kitchen going, as a mom, I wish she'd get off that freaking computer.
Something I definitely should not have had that conversation. It wasn't like I was trying to make sense of a
word.
very viral situation at the time that was not making sense to me. It was confusing a lot of people. I was not the only one that was confused in that situation. And then people were saying that I put out her medical records. I did not put out a single medical record, not one. Not
Oh, look. But she said it like 5 minutes in this video. I am the first one to take accountability when I make a mistake. I'm the first one to admit it, y'all. But it wasn't my fault. Bam. What? There you go.
none of her medical records. I didn't release anything. There were channels that did release all of her records. There were channels that released, private attorney conversations this little girl had with an attorney where she was wiretapped. Like there was channels putting that kind of stuff out. I didn't do any of that. And anyone that watched my coverage knows that. Like I didn't put out medical records. I didn't pay for her records. Somebody.
Spicy Pizza said she is telling people in her newest video to boycott Chick-fil-A and Hobby Lobby because it's Christians own them. Yikes. Is
Wow.
that legal? Are you kidding? She's a whore. Is that
Wow.
okay for me to say
That's
that?
all I can say is wow.
I don't know why this video's been okay for me, but like just the reason I keep pausing quick and you keep hearing me go because it feels like what timestamp is it now? 48 minutes, almost 49 minutes of 55. So probably the last.
You're doing good.
She's been the last 10 minutes of this video she set aside to totally. Last joke, Nurse Kimberly, I love you. To totally make excuses for herself and do what Katie Joy does. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
It happened, but it wasn't my fault. Yeah, it's happened to me though. Just that's what the whole video's been. But she just the last 10 minutes. That's all it is. And
I'm sorry, but
you what? Yeah, I'm sorry, but not really. Let's listen.
yeah.
In Dallas contacted me and said, I got the records. Do you want to see them? I was in contact with the mother as well, who told me what specific items would be like beneficial in terms of like helping like present an objective side, two sides of the story. Because you always need to have two sides to every story. And that's all I was trying to do. Just because we see something on the internet doesn't mean it's true. And in that case,
Oh my God. Just because you say it on the internet, she just said the truth one time. And just because you delete it don't mean it's gone. Let's listen.
hasn't been any arrests that I know of. And in that case, there's just been a lot of mess. But what I've learned about that is I'll never ever cover a story about that again. Because one, I don't want any victims that come to my channel to feel like I'm being insensitive to victims. I am a victim, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm ever going to like dismiss what they've gone through. I just don't want to talk about children being hurt anymore. I don't think you guys want to hear about it, and I don't think.
Okay. What is today's date? 11/29/20. I'm gonna write that down on my wall. She is not gonna talk about this anymore. She stated that claim. She's not gonna do videos on this anymore, and she doesn't want to do this anymore.
And not call children a victim. Right.
She's never gonna do another video about that anymore. But then she gets offline and says, "Go, boycott Christians." I hate her.
It's productive to speak about it. So I learned something really powerful through that story about what I don't want to do and what I'm not going to do in the future and things that I regretted about that.
Yes, ma'am, you
I
did.
feel like there was no information that I put out
Almost.
that was any more than what I was putting out was like way less than other channels. There are channels that
Are
are
you
still
feeling okay, Kiera? I messaged you today, check on you. And you didn't. I didn't get a message back, but I've had my phone down for a little while. Let's listen.
Hey, Kiera, love you.
talking about this story right now. They're still putting out information about this poor girl. I haven't said a word. My heart goes out to the family. My heart goes out to the kids. The kids are the victims in the situation, and I would never want my child to go through what this little girl has gone through. So it's really easy for someone to take a clip that's 20 seconds out of context, provide no details
Oh, it's
about
their fault.
any
They
other
took it
videos
out
I've
of
made or any other
context.
coverage I did about the case, and present me in a false light. And I've just learned now that anything
False
I say
light.
can be done and twisted that way. And as a viewer,
Twist.
if you want to believe a 20-second clip, I can't make you believe anything different. So I've just always said, like, if I do something wrong, I apologize for saying that, like, immediately. And I also changed and stopped covering the story. So I feel like I made changes right away.
Oh my
And
god. I want to sling her. So this is what I gather. Y'all tell me if you want to watch the last 4 minutes of this video. I don't, but I'll play it if y'all want to hear. Oh my goodness, y'all. I feel like someone sat her down and had a stern talking to with her and told her she needs to humble herself and apologize for what she's done wrong and make the claims that she's going to do better and be better and do better and be better. And this is that's the best she can do. That's what I'm getting. This is the best she can do. because she is completely lost in translation. Like, what the hell? Boo! Help me out. I don't know.
Me? What can I do?
You know her before any of us. I don't think she can do that. I think this is her brain does this. I don't think that. I think she thinks she's doing it right here. Like, she's not gonna say. Well, why would I say I'm sorry? I'm sorry that your feelings got hurt.
I don't think she thinks.
I don't know. This is. I've been feeling myself getting worked up for the last 4 or 5 minutes of the video, probably long, for a while in this video. The longer I watch, it might be her voice. Her and Uni do that have that effect on me. I can't. I definitely ain't watching the next live she did until tomorrow, maybe. I can't. Let's listen.
And I've also made a lot of changes in my coverage in the last few months because people have been asking just for more uplifting content, and that's what I've been doing. I'm sorry, I've not been watching at all the chats, and I see that there's some super chats.
She's
don't know
deleting
if,
comments, y'all.
I can't see. I've had the chat off this whole time because I don't want to see what people are saying. If you don't like me, that's fine. Anyways, I have to go because my dinner is ready. But just wait, either tomorrow or
She
Tuesday.
said, if you don't like me, that's fine. I'm used to it.
Her dinner's ready. That means cereal or sandwiches.
Todd's done cooking. Let's listen.
There will be by December 3rd, there will be a document filed, which will have all of the proof and all of the evidence for what is happening to me and what is not true and what I'm going through. And then
What
at that point, if you
she's
decide
going through. What she's going through. What a dumbass.
still don't like me, that's fine. I'm
Never
fine with that.
mind.
Never
Moving forward,
mind that she canceled somebody or. Never mind.
Never mind all the stuff that's implied in Toddy's lawsuit. Never mind that.
Right.
Just ignore that. Ignore that I could do anything. Kyle's a victim. Katie's a victim. Uni's a victim. They're all victims.
Well, Uni's not a victim anymore, remember? Not anymore. She changed her mind. She's on our side there.
No, but
Uni
is a victim according to Uni, and Kyle's a victim according to Kyle.
Well, always. He's a victim of Katie now, and he didn't know.
Who? Kyle?
No,
or
Uni. He didn't know that he does not put up with any kind of private information being out there, and he does not put up with, even if he's got 800 people in his stream or 200 or 100 saying get her out of here. He's totally there on the side of his mods in his chat, and yeah, get her out of here. Until she's knocking a creator out of his chat with 250,000 subs. Then he changes his mind. And he's like, I'm just kidding, Creepshow. Did you see that video?
Of course.
Did you see that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
He was so frantic. I might play that clip tomorrow night. He was, if I can find it, he had a stiffy. Like, Creepshow's here and Katie's in the chat, but she keeps timing out. What are you doing, Katie? Don't do that. But he can't say it to her. And then he's like, it was an accident, Creepshow. It was hilarious because he didn't want to piss Katie off, but he wants Creepshow to like him because he sees money. You
can't have it both ways when they're diametrically opposed that way.
He tried.
Right?
This is why he turned on Katie. This is where it's, in my mind, this is where he was like, I'm jumping off this train, and then she demolished him a couple nights later or the next.
Well, I think it could be the combination of what you just said and the fact that lawsuit is open up to class action.
Oh yeah.
And the lawsuit can extend the other direction. It can encompass defendants if she keeps up the bullshit, and Yudi is not dumb enough to fall for that. I don't think. Ironically, because he's pretty fucking stupid.
He's pretty dumb. I don't know that he's not that dumb. Yeah, he might be. Let's listen to the last. Yes, we're going to listen to it.
I'm not going to be doing anything with copyright or community guideline stuff. I'm not going to be responding to anyone, and I'm just going to try to stay mentally safe and healthy. And I would just hope that if you're watching people's channels that are accusing you of being a serial killer, you just remember nobody. That's just ludicrous and crazy. Just consider the source, you guys. That's what I have had to.
Bugsy, I'm sorry. I hope you're still in the chat. I didn't see your $5 super chat. I didn't have that I don't know how I missed it going across my screen. KJ is so do what I say, not as I do. If she does it, it's fine, but if someone does it to her, it's illegal. And hey, Mr. Pot, my name's Kettle. Exactly. That is her. Let's listen. Dumb, but not quite dumb enough. Brandy said, "Hey, Kristen." Hoot. Sherry, I'm so glad. We are
I've spent a
all
lot of
glad
time reading
Sherry's
about how to
husband's
manage
feeling better. Yay, he came home.
And the one thing I'm telling myself right now is consider the source. And my sources say that I'm none of these things. And hopefully one day you'll see that. And I hope you guys understand that if I've offended you in the past, I'm sorry. If you see something I've made that makes you feel upset, I'm sorry.
She's reading that sticky note on the corner of her iPad.
You know, I can only ask that the community just like
Look,
try to
she's
come
just
together
like that.
and stop
Right,
this
it's right
hate,
here.
allow there to be the space for both sides to be heard, and to stop driving so much hate to one person, because cancel culture.
Do y'all see her looking down to the left? She's got a sticky note where she repeat. It's the same words every time. If I've done that list of 6 things that she says, she has to look at that sticky note down at the left. It's
As a
our
whole
right,
is
her left.
ultimately deplatforming someone. It's saying your position and opinion
Yes.
is wrong and you don't have an opinion.
Mhm.
And then it cancels out anyone that wants
I'm
to
back.
speak that doesn't agree with that, so that only the overriding negative opinion can exist. And
Here we-
when you invalidate a whole set of people that don't feel that way, you are getting rid of free speech. We need to allow our audiences to have both sides of a story. And
I missed that part, Claire. Did somebody say she was a serial killer?
She might be talking about that comment. Are you talking about the comment about asking if somebody between her lawyer and some commenter? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea. If it's in our chat.
Leslie Bass brings up a really good point. What has happened to her doesn't matter when it comes to the lawsuit. No, it
That's
doesn't.
right.
It matters she's a defendant. It's about what she did, not what happened to her.
Yep. Wasn't her response due like
Yep, the
Friday or
19th or
something?
20th it was due. But she just said the 3rd. So
Oh, she probably got an extension.
well, no, I mean the 3rd has, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what she said. But
She could be
the next
taking
thing's
a
on
Kyle
the
Curtis playbook. She could be taking a Kyle Curtis playbook and trying to rebut service. Good luck with that.
they'll be living together in Costa Rica soon. Don't you know?
I don't think she can rebut service at this point because there's literally proof of her attorney saying I can accept it for her and I
Yeah,
received it.
I was being more
He was
facetious than
Oh, my
anything.
bad. Sorry. I just had like a 25-minute conversation with my precious daughter, and
Oh, let's listen.
not just live on one side and try to take something from someone because you don't agree with them. The beauty of YouTube is that there's space for everyone, there's a place for everyone, and that just because we don't agree doesn't mean that
There's a place for everyone. There's a space for everyone. That's what we say over here. Look at her. She's drunk now, y'all. Look at her. Impeccable.
Oh my God.
Impeccable balls. Impeccable balls.
You need to get a screenshot of
She's
that. Hold
really
on.
not drunk. If
I
y'all
know.
wanna-
I'll
let me.
do
I'm so good at her.
You'll hear it go click, click.
I'm even gonna, Little Red. I'm even gonna leave the "Am I okay" at the top.
Yes.
The what?
Perfect.
Want me to put it on full screen? No. Let me find it. Where is it?
I sent it to you on Twitter.
Yes. Shit, I was pulling up the wrong thing. Who was doing the impeccable pauses first? Because I just inherited the crap out of it. I'm gonna put this one on full screen before I hit the screenshot. Don't mess it up.
Pause game.
Why is this chat? Get the chat off her face. How do you do that with your phone if you got it on full screen? I don't want to see the chat.
You have to close the chat and that.
Close chat. I got you. Am I okay?
And then
No. You have no. Will you be okay? I hope so. Get off the computer, woman. All right, let's listen. Good God, I don't even want to play. I don't even want to hit play because that's. He's behind.
someone needs to be canceled. And moving forward, I am not going to be participating in any of these canceled or is over parties or anything, because after what I've
Y'all
gone through,
remember these? She's not
I will
gonna do
never,
it.
ever present anything about any
Never,
creator,
ever.
period, without both sides, without all the facts, before everything is known. And I think you'll find in the lawsuit, I did exactly that. I had both sides. Anyways, I have to go. Thank you guys for being here. Give this video a thumbs up on the way out. If you'd like to subscribe.
Nah, I won't give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down ever.
Ugh.
Because, but y'all, hey, Okay, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. I only got 84, and we have a bunch of more people than that in here. We still got a bunch more people. Y'all, this video, if we started back at the beginning and counted the bullshit, it would take more than, I would need more than one piece of paper, or I'd have to flip sides at least. This was ridiculous. And we didn't even watch the whole video. I skipped through probably a third chunk.
If it was a drinking game, we would all be
wasted,
out on the floor.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
could press play anymore.
Oh my word. It'd be like drunk little red. Woo-oo. Holy hell is she gonna do with Siegel? Oh, let me see something. I gotta go back for just a second. Oh, who left? Oh, did chat fall out, or did she say? Oh, sorry. I'm going to inbox. We're gonna start to wrap it up, but I'm gonna send Yank since we just finished this video up. I don't really remember which email. I'm gonna dox myself, y'all, so Katie can give y'all the timestamp and say she didn't do it. Just kidding. Find it. I'm gonna hit play so y'all don't have to listen to me.
We'll have more stuff coming up with the lawsuit when I can finally make a statement. And just give me a chance to try to show you that I'm not a bad person and that I'm not what these people are saying. And if you don't want to give me a chance, that's fine too. I accept that not all of you are gonna like me. And all I can tell you is I'm gonna do better. And I hear your criticism. I understand it. And thanks, guys.
Hasn't she? What is that saying? Anybody help me? When someone shows you who they are, listen. When
someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Yeah. Believe them. I listen. Yeah, I said let's listen. I said let's listen. Same thing. Believe them. Yes. I'm going to totally dox my my thingy right there. I don't know how to do this. Reply. All right, Yank. I'm gonna start calling him angry. What'd you think about that video, boy? I know you had your popcorn and you just loved it. The chat said Bull's so pissed off in the chat. Doesn't know he's laughing at her.
I'm not pissed at Katie.
You can't be. She's so stupid. It's like ridiculous. Wait, I'm sorry, I was just kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke. Uni said that was cool. To say, I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Wow. She's I don't know.
She's a half-wit. Nitwit.
Like, she's a lol's cow at this.
She's a whole ass joke. It's a hashtag that I made up.
I was just about to say that whole ass joke.
Yeah, she's a whole ass joke.
A serious doxer. Serial doxer.
Serial doxer.
People have been saying YouTube is big enough for everyone while Katie is dimming other channels of competition and striking videos made by a girl named Little Red with 15 subscribers. Yes. It's big enough
Literally
for everyone.
owns you.
Hey, I hear Angry in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
What's up?
But thanks for the views, Katie, and thanks for the subs. Because she does send them to us.
Hi,
Leslie can vouch for that.
Hey, I'm a sub thanks to her.
Woo whoop. I think most of my chat has been a sub of hers at one point.
Dammy Veronica David.
I have not been a sub of hers ever.
Never been a sub to her, never will be.
He unfortunately had the pleasure of real life knowing her.
I am guilty of a
He brought her to the whole ass internet. Yeah.
I was going to say I'm guilty of a far worse crime than
That's
subscribing to
that's-
Katie Joy. I'm guilty of showing that woman how to use OBS. That's what I'm guilty of.
Bull,
You brought that woman on the internet?
You are now the owner of 30 felonies and a heroin and a meth habit. You're
So you brought her on.
You deserve it. You earned it.
Okay, I'll give you this, man. If you brought her onto the internet, I'll give you your props because you brought us plenty of humor.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
Yes.
Hindsight is 2020.
Why can I imagine him hanging his head in shame right now?
Did
As he
Bull
says
just
that?
say, I'm sorry that y'all are offended because I brought it? Did he just... Katie apologized to us. It was a mistake. I'm just kidding. This has been fun. I love when Bull comes in because... Oh, I love when Bull comes in when we're watching a Katie video. And it just got like double times better because Leslie was in the chat going off the whole time.
I'm new to him.
Huh? Bull?
I'm new to him.
Oh, I've been on Bull for a year now, probably. From Steve's community.
Yeah. See, I didn't know y'all then.
Yeah.
Well, I was producer Non Sequitur show, so.
Yep.
I'm starting to watch now.
You're starting to watch Non-Sec now?
Yeah.
Oh, to catch up on.
Yeah.
Just be aware that Kyle's gone. Like Kyle's not.
No,
Wait. His channel.
Wait,
She's talking about
not
Steve.
sequitur. I'm talking about Steve.
Yeah.
His show. Not Kyle.
Okay. Yeah, Steve is the one to watch because Kyle doesn't own the channel anymore.
And
anything.
Right. Just for a second. He's like, I'm not going to tell you not to, but don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can.
I'm just confused.
You can sub to it, and you can even become a Patreon because all that stuff's going to be on record, and we're going to get it eventually. But we prefer to have the actual.
See, I actually didn't think anything of her saying that because a bunch of people say I'm just starting to, like, when they first find the hypocrisy of KJ, they have to get caught up on the recent stuff, and then they find out about the back stuff, so they go watch the purple hair videos and the KJ, the SA victim, making Kyle Curtis humiliated and like uncomfortable, talking about toys in streams because she's a professional. So people catch up. So I'm used to hearing people saying I'm just starting to get to that part where I'm at non-sex. So I didn't know that she misspoke. And Bull was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's me. I'm catching up.
Yeah,
but I'm learning.
I'm the same way. I kind of wandered in going, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Then the more I learned, the more I shook my head and I'm going, okay, this broken transformer is really off the chain just a little bit anyway.
Kiera, Leslie, what gets me the most is none of us has said we are here to cancel her. I've never said that. We just tell people what she's done, and if people don't want any part of that, she should change her behavior. I've always said I want her to do better and quit.
Exactly.
Wait. Let me remember. Harassing, stalking, and doxing me, Katie, because that's what she says I do to her. But no. That's why everybody harasses and stalks and doxers her.
Right.
She's the most doxed woman in America. Leslie, what? Yeah, I read that one. Miss Woofy, Sherry. Everybody, Sherry. I know I'm surprised she's here at night because she missed her hubby, and he's home.
We love you, Sherry.
Yes, we do. She's such a sweetie. I was there for the purple hair days. I'm amazed. Was she more likable than Spicy? Because
no.
No comes out instantly.
I love it.
I know how you feel, man. I've been trying to watch some of the old videos, catch up on more of the older stuff about her, like from other different channels. Every time I hear say the word Lily, I take a drink. I've gone through like 12 cases of fucking booze already, bro.
When Bull just said that, the chat went, "What happened to the delay? It just disappeared." There was none.
There was no delay in that response.
Not in that answer.
Instantaneous.
When I told Jeff Holiday I told Jeff Holiday about the lawsuit, and he laughed his ass off. So, like even her original friends from before the Non Sequitur show just know.
Just no. Dude, it was just a few. What was it that Kiara that you do it to me and I'll go what where? She'll go Keemstar. It was a Keemstar that she thought that was in her chat and said I'd give you my support, and then he took it right back. I think it was. It wasn't Def Noodles. He said I support you or whatever, and he was in her stream, and she was like trying to figure out if it was really him, and it was, but he took it back so quick. It's like a Katie apology. He took it back so quick. And somebody told us earlier that he did another tweet about her, so I'm dying to get to that. And we've been here 3 hours, y'all. 2.5.
Wow.
It went by
I
fast.
don't feel
It was
like
fun. I've had fun night. I like when Bull comes and
Yeah.
Craft happy and yanking. I like it all.
Thank you.
Rena Roo, I've seen your name. I didn't say it. I'm sorry. Y'all, I love y'all, and I'm sorry. I know I told y'all I was gonna stream. The last 3 days I've intended on streaming. Y'all know it's been a busy weekend for me, but today I busted one of my monitors, and I had to go find another one. So a 1 hour job took me 4 or 5 because I couldn't get the settings right. So it's too late to do a day stream. I'll get it
all
done.
figured out now, right?
I'll get it done one day. So
You're all good now, right?
yeah. And I got a whole new desk put up, and I got a new chair that doesn't hurt my back. I didn't have to get up 40 times tonight and walk around because of my back.
I love your new chair.
Did you see
I'm
it?
jelly.
Oh yeah, I sent you a picture. It's like a single person swing set. You can put them inside, or it's actually been under my carport, like outside for a long time. But it's so comfy.
It's amazeballs.
Coconut. Leslie Bass, thank you for being here tonight. You are a trip. She just goes off the whole stream. Every time I see her name, she's like spitting facts. And when I'm ready to watch a video. Don't let anybody tell you not to do a video if they're going to put your name in their videos. Do your video and name it Leslie Bass. Jane, thank you for being here. Y'all, we're going to say good night. And
Bye, everybody.
I hope to see you tomorrow night. I love you all.
Good stream tonight.
It was.
Super good.
Good night, everybody.
This made me
Bye,
feel so much
everybody.
better. Good stream.
Yes.
Yay, pants.
Yay,
Yes.
pants. Who
Yay,
does
pants.
that?